when we hit the brackets, but everybody's going to be playing a best of 3. It's going to be hardpoint, search and destroy, capture the flag. That is the order. CTF being game number 3 if we go to it. So that is how we're going to be kicking it off. And without further ado, it's going to be hardpoint on standoff.
Yep, so the format for group play here, again, best of 3 matches. You're going to have a hardpoint in map number 1, a search and destroy in map number 2, and a CTF as map number 3, the deciding map in these best of 3 matchups in group play. Again, every group has 4 teams in the group for a total of 8 groups and 32 teams. You must place top 2 in your group to advance to the double elimination championship bracket.
All right, I want to jump on board with the MLG MVP, Karma. Let's kick it off with him as we switch over to our cameras, and we're going to kick this one off, and this should be exciting. I want to see Farico just knows how to run this map here, and I want to see if they can actually pull this off and get a healthy start here to kick off the game.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and turn on a couple things here for you all to get tuned in on.
Give them all the knowledge, man. They need all of that good stuff. The Codcaster mode that Treyarch implemented, you got to love it as we're starting off here. Karma's trying to get some shots, does pick up a kill here as we will get the feed up so you're able to see who he just picked up as we are going to stick on board with him, trying to move it in the hard point, takes him out, and now he's going to start doing in there, moving there slowly. Picks up another kill, so Karma off to a great start. He's actually got to be pretty close to his Hellstorm that he is working towards here, as now the hard point is going to be in control. Karma's going to take up top here, get a little vantage point. He sees 2 in his sights, tries to take out 1, but does get the assist here as he was taken out, switching between, and now he's got the M8 in his hands.
Yep, Karma making a nice opening play here. As you see, he's just trying to lock down top Brown at the moment, and he is doing all sorts of good work, making sure that he's locking down Brown. He's making sure that he's sealing off the enemy team from making it over to the next hardpoint zone, which is coming up in about 10 seconds now. So you see Farico trying to make the move over. They're actually down about 11 points at the moment to this Australian squad, Immunity.
Yeah, Immunity had a great start on the hardpoint. They were able to jump on that right away. Now you see Farico starting to claw back into this one at the hands as we stay on Karma. He's going to flank around here, tries to get some shots off, and he was not able to connect to there, and it cost him as he gets taken out there. So let's switch over to, yeah, you want to watch Buzzin here?
Yeah, Buzzin now was on a tear. Buzzin was on a 3-kill spree, but Immunity still has control of this hardpoint, and they're getting advantageous spawns. However, Impact is challenging right now inside the hardpoint zone, and you see Buzzin hardscope and picking up a big kill right there on to Parasite, now taking out Killa as well. You see Immunity now making a strong case. Only one more Farico player inside that hardpoint quiz. It was Karma, and he just got taken out.
Yeah, as we stay on, let's stick on board with Buzzin to see what he's able to do. We do have Parasite, though, that is working closer to a score streak if we want to switch over him at some point here. And actually, he did just get taken out, so he wasn't working on it. Let's stay on top with this Immunity squad here as Buzzin's able to pick up a kill there. Nice kill on Karma here. However, Farico, for the first time, just took the lead in this match.
Yeah, and a great play by Buzzin right here. Buzzin setting up his team nicely for this next hardpoint. Farico is actually getting outplayed right now, Fwiz. I think the Australian side is doing a great job of maintaining their spawns. However, Farico did just come up with a big play right there. Oh, and Buzzin gets taken down. So we're going to switch over to Farico. We're going to on board with Miracles now.
Miracles is the guy we were talking to before this game started here. He is going to be a guy that we're going to have to watch out for consistently, as he is just going to hold down this hardpoint for his team, as now they've got a decent lead here that they've been able to add up over Immunity. However, this is, a lot of these teams we haven't got to see ever square up against one another, so it's really hard to say who is better, right, because of how these teams have matched up. But Immunity had a great start, but now Farico a little warmed up. They've gotten some good progress here.
Yeah, but Immunity now setting up for the next hardpoint. Oh, and perfect execution by Farico as we're on board with Miracle still. We're actually on board, sorry, with Naked from Immunity. Naked is trying to set up for the next hardpoint zone, but he doesn't make it happen. So let's see here as we go on board with Naked. Let's see what he can do.
All right, as we stick on with him and see, he's going to try to make a push in here. 90-51 in favor of Farico. Impact Farico on the hard point. Nice kill. Picks up Miracles as he's moving in here. Tries to get another one, but gets taken out by Killa. So we're going to stay on board with him. Let's switch over to Buzzin. Buzzin's got a streak going here for his team. If we can switch over to Buzzin and see what he's able to do, as now moving in here, the hard point is still at the hands of Farico, as now they are mounting a pretty big lead here. They've got 57+ points on the Immunity squad here, so Farico's starting to take it away. Can Immunity come back into this game and do something strong here to take that lead back from Farico?
Yeah, after that, a very, very slow start there. by Farico.
Yeah.
They actually came back and stormed through the next 2 hard points, and now they have amassed such a strong lead. We're still on board with Buzzin as they're trying to bring it back. And, you know, he's just trying to lock down Brown right now, making sure that nobody makes it back through as this hard point's going to activate into the courtyard. He's waiting. He knows one of those players from Farico is going to challenge that back door at some point. And let's see if that actually happens. Oh, just bad timing. We're going to jump back on board with Farico now as Miracles is on a 2-kill spree. Let's see what Miracles can do as he's hopping down into the courtyard, popping off some shots with the MSMC. Did not pick up a kill there, but however, gets some hip-fire shots on a challenging player from Team Immunity. He's EMP'd at the moment too, Fwiz, and now finally that goes away. Parasite picking up a kill in your feed. Killa picking up a kill for Farico. And Miracles now picking up one. Can he get Oh, no, he cannot. But you know what? Immunity having all sorts of trouble with Farico Impact.
Oh, my goodness. Miracles was on a tear there, but finally was end short there. Not able to get a score streak. Immunity was at least able to stop that. However, it is a 100-plus point lead with 5 minutes left on game number 1 here. Hardpoint on standoff as we're on board with Miracles as Farico is just dominating the Immunity squad right now, showing them everyone why they feel they're the best team in the world.
Yeah, now Miracles making the move over to the next hardpoint. And let's see if he actually tries to anchor the spawn. He did give his teammate a great spawn next to the hay bales. That's where you want to be to spawn your players close to this hard point that's in the green room here. And he is doing a great job of cutting back now. Miracles playing an anchor role, which he usually doesn't do. So you see him outside here trying to maintain the spawns for his team, watching the flank to make sure no Immunity players can come around.
All right, let's see what Miracle's able to do. Is he just hanging out here? Look at all these guys for Farico working towards score streaks. You've got Karma has got 4 consecutive kills. So does Killa and Parasite. So all of these guys are close. Killa actually might be even closer since he is on the hard point. Let's switch over to Killa, see what he's doing, Astro.
All right. So Killa's actually last man in this hardpoint quiz. His whole team is already rotated. If we take a look here at the map overhead, you see Killa's by himself inside this green building. And he's just racking up the scrap points here, and now he's going to go ahead and try and make a rotation, picking up a kill right there onto Fergs. So now Killa's going to join his teammates over here, but Immunity picking up a kill right there onto Miracles, and they have control. Let's jump on board with Parasite now, actually. Parasite's in the hard point. He has got to have some score streaks at this point. He's on a 6-kill spree.
He's got something, and he's actually let him go as the lightning strike just got ripped out. He does pick up a kill there on Buzzin', so nice kill by Parasite. He's got the sentry gun in tow. He's going to throw that thing on the roof and see if they can just close this one out in fashion. They are close to the 250 mark, so they will not be going to 3 minutes and 20 seconds as he has got 9 consecutive kills, and that sentry gun is just tearing everyone up. Make it 10 as now he's on a roll, and he does still have that Hellstorm. He's going to make it rain and close this game out in fashion. Farico Impact takes game number 1, Hastro.
Absolutely, Fwiz. Farico Impact after a very slow start. Oh, they just destroyed Team Immunity. That's got to hurt their morale right there. You see the sentry on your final kill cam from Farico Impact's Parasite picking up that final kill onto Renzi, and Farico Impact just rolled them after that very, very slow start.
Man, 23 and 12, 4 captures, 6 defends for Miracles. That was the guy we were talking about, and he shows why, because they had a slow start. Immunity came out of there. They looked really good. I thought, this was going to be a game where they're going to throw Farico off, play at this, a high level, maybe take out game number 1, which would have been a surprise to all the viewers. However, Farico, very slow start, looked incredibly rusty. Then they just turned it around full force and closed out like the team that we know they are.
Absolutely, and that's what they do. They're, again, arguably the best team in the world right now coming into the championships. Right. And they had that slow start, and then they just took out all of their anger on Team Immunity, let it all rip, because that was just a blow out, Fwiz. Yeah. Honestly, that has to hurt Immunity's feelings right there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's a big problem with morale. I mean, so much of this game is energy driven too. When you get in the moment and you're ready to just take out everybody, and that's going to throw them off. However, the plus side is we go into search and destroy next game. It's a little bit slower, more methodical. It's going to allow for these guys to maybe take one from Farico, push it into a game number 3, capture the flag. So this is Immunity. I mean, clearly it's a best of 3. They lose this, they're out of this for the match, obviously, just against Farico Impact. So they've got to win this. It's a do or die situation in a best of 3, but this gives them the best advantage, a search and destroy game, to try to take one from Farico.
And there you see their featured station pod in the middle of the arena here at Call of Duty Championships in Hollywood. Farico Impact on your left, and now they're on your right. So they had Farico Impact on your left on the previous screen. Now they're on your right. You have Immunity from Australia on the left-hand side of your screen. The next map, Fwiz, is going to be a search and destroy on Meltdown. Now, Meltdown, one of my favorite maps to watch in search and destroy. You see the sniper come into play occasionally here. We'll see if either of these teams are going to bust it out. I have a feeling you're going to see it.
Parasite, you know Parasite's going to bring it out. He loves getting up there, getting some lines of sight, especially in the middle of the map, and then just letting that DSR rip. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes out on him.
Karma is also a player who will pull that sniper rifle out occasionally for his team. Immunity is going to have to win this round to win or to stay in this first matchup versus Furico Impact. If they do lose this search and destroy, they will lose their first group play match against Furico Impact. So here we go. We're going to be on board. Let's go on board with Furico Impact, and let's see who's.
I want to see whoever the sniper exactly.
All right, no snipers. They're on the offensive side. Let's jump on board with Karma. That's somebody who we didn't follow much last game. Karma, again, the MLG Dallas MVP. Let's see what he can do here on Meltdown Search and Destroy versus Australia's Immunity.
And you're going to see some of the MMS out. That's going to help out the players on Search and Destroy. If you're not rocking Cold-Blooded, you're going to be able to see them behind bomb sites or whatever the case may be, planting the bomb. So that can be very advantageous for a team as we're going to stick on with Karma. These guys are going to push strong side B, which is usually the side that you're going to see most players push. Going to the A side, and he's got the DSR in tow, tries to get a shot off, not able to connect, looks around, and he is just ready to take somebody's head off with that. However, smart play by takes him out. Karma with a huge kill with the DSR, make it a 4v3 situation, knock that 4v2 with only Renzi and Fergs up for the Immunity squad. Furico's going to get a great start here. Karma just watching that bomb as now it is a 4v1 situation. Parasite was able to get a kill. It's up to Fergs to go big here if they're going to win round number one. Furico off to a good start and picks up the snipe kill. Karma with 2 snipe kills takes out Fergs, and that's a great start for the Furico squad.
Absolutely. We called it, Fwiz. You know what? He had that DSR 50 hidden. It was actually in his secondary. He used, he doubled up on his primary weapons right there, picking up 2 with the DSR 50 in the first side of Search and Destroy here on Meltdown. Great plays by Karma. They're going to be flipping over to the defensive side. We're going to stay on board with the offensive teams throughout this. So we're going to jump on board with the Australian squad. This is Buzzin now, who's going to be on your screen. Buzzin going to have to make moves with the offensive squad from Immunity here and try and maintain some kind of tact versus Furico Immunity.
So Furico on the defensive side did a two-man split where they sent Killa and Parasite to the A bomb site, so they are not covered heavily on B, so this is great for Immunity. However, they did get taken out very quickly, and now it is only Buzzin that's up by himself as he's playing Ring Around the Rosy. He tries to get a kill, he does. He picks up a 2-piece, taking out Karma and Miracles, but Parasite comes up and puts an end to that.
Oh man, that was a great shot right there to pick up the 2-piece, but you know what? He was just Parasite came in, swarming in, and that's what Furico Impact does. They play together so well. They always watch each other's backs, and there you have it. The challenge from Parasite, an easy kill with the Cat 40.
The true definition of a team is Furico Impact, as they now have a 2-0 lead here. Game number 2 on Search and Destroy. If you're just tuning in, they did dominate Immunity on game number 1, which was Hardpoint. As we've moved over to game number 2, Search and Destroy, this is our pool play matchup, best of 3 here, as we are now on board with Karma.
And Karma is probably going to have that sniper tucked away again. Not exactly sure which wild cards he's using, but here you go. He's rocking the MMS, actually, trying to catch some of these Immunity players without Cold-Blooded on. The only thing that's going to counter that now, it's a hard counter, is the Cold-Blooded perk. And you see Karma himself is actually rocking Cold-Blooded, making sure he doesn't get spotted by any dual bands or MMS attachments. And now he gets taken out from behind by Fergs. We're going to jump on board with Killa now. And Killa picking up a kill right there.
There you go. Immunity able to take one from the Furico team. That was well-orchestrated team work there, as we saw Immunity not getting down, able to pick up a very important round, one that they needed to stay in this game. And now you see Nakees just takes them out. Nice shooting there. So Immunity able to put one on the board, make it 2-1 here as Furico struggled that round.
Yeah, and you just saw Killa and Karma discussing there on your screen what they're about to do in the next round. And here we go. We're going to jump on board with Immunity again, as they are the offensive side. So we're on board with Naked for Immunity. Here you go. Naked making moves, and he's actually pushing a wide A flank here by himself. His teammates moving around the map towards the B bomb zone, but it looks like Naked's going to be watching the flank, and he actually has the bomb here, Fwiz. So this is a very interesting play.
Yeah.
He's trying to stay alive here, but he's very, very isolated away from his teammates with the bomb.
And I'll tell you what, you've got Killa, who covers A on all these Search and Destroy defensive pushes. He's over there. But it's weird that they have the bomb. They made a B push, but not with the bomb carrier. If he gets taken out, bomb's back here. They know where it's at. I just don't like this play by Immunity.
Well, you know what? His teammates are actually dummying right now, and, you know, he's by himself. Killa here is actually located inside the reactor at A. Yeah. And there you go. Killa peeks. Naked gets a couple shots into kill him, but they now know that one player is over on the A side. Now one player down for both teams, Fwiz. Parasite down for Furico Impact. Fergs down for Immunity. This is a 3v3 situation. Naked spotting Killa again. Can he pick up the kill here? He only has 26 seconds. He must put the bomb down. Has to challenge here in the reactor.
I like this little double back that he did there. Pops up. He's looking for Killa, trying to hunt him out. He knows he's around, and again, just circling around, trying to buy time. He's got 14 seconds left on the clock. He's going to get taken out by Killa. And nice play by the Furico squad where they are able to take a round up here. So Immunity, hey, man, they're putting a hard-fought battle. They're not out of this yet. They've got to come back and win another round, play like they did in round number 3 here, get another one on the board, show Furico that they mean business.
Yeah, without a doubt. Killa picking up a big kill right there, juking out Naked for the challenge at the A reactor. And now you see Karma back on your screen. We're actually going to go on board with Parasite here. Let's jump on board with Parasite and let's see what he can do. He's going to be the bomb carrier for Furico Impact. He has the DSR 50 in hand, no extra primary, so he's got a Cat 40 and a DSR 50 spots the player without cold-blooded.
Oh, I thought he was going to get that.
Yeah, he almost had that player challenging there from top mid. And now Parasite going to bust the window out.
And just as a Cold Blood is great to work on Search and Destroy because with the new update that they had, it took out so you can't see even with the MMS. And a lot of people like to rock out the dual band, so it helps out for that as well on sniping maps.
Yeah, now we're going to switch over to Buzzin. Buzzin now going to challenge here. We're going to jump off the offensive team.
And let's see what Buzzin's able to do as we're going to jump in and see what he's able to do for the Immunity squad as we are now switching over to Buzzin here.
Ooh,
and we still had Miracles up, but Buzzin we've switched over to as Miracles did get taken out by Buzzin. We are on board with him, and let's see what he's able to do. It's a 2v3 situation here. 3 up for Immunity, 2 up for Furico. This is great. Immunity needs to come back, answer the call here. Let's see what they're able to do. On the mini-map, we've got everybody focused on B. Furico, Bomb is in the hands of Killa, and Bomb is actually going down at B, so it's going to be Immunity that needs to get in there and defuse the bomb. Bomb is officially down. Buzzin's trying to get some shots down range. Picks up Karma. Nice shot on him, making it now a 2v1 situation. All they've got to do is hunt out Killa and see if they can find him. Shots fired. Takes out Killa. They're going to get the defuse. And Immunity not giving up as they are going to get another round here, making it 3-2 Hastro. Nice play by the Immunity squad.
Absolutely. Now Buzzin getting the defuse off here. Great job by Immunity picking off those Furico Impact players, keeping themselves in the match here. It is now 3-2 in favor of Furico Impact, and now Team Immunity will be on your offensive side.
Nice play. I mean, Immunity, that bomb went down by Furico. They got it down. That was smart play, but all of a sudden Immunity just converged very quickly on that squad, able to make the kills connect, and now it's 3-2. Let's actually, you want to stay on the offensive side? You like doing that? All right, let's roll with it. Let's see who's the bomb carrier is going to be. I believe Nake's picked it up. Yep,
let's jump on board with Naked. And he is going to be hard scoping the top mid area, but Parasite with a dirty snipe there on Renzi. Renzi just got shut down.
He just saw his best bud die right in front of that van, didn't he, man?
That was rough, man. Those dog tags are on the floor now, and now you see it's going to be a 3 versus 4, a trophy system in effect there for Team Immunity. There was a grenade that came in there from Furico Impact, but it got taken down by that trophy system, and now you see an A push happening for Team Immunity from Australia. Can they pick up the kill? Yes, they can.
Nice.
Fergs picking up that one. Trophy system going down from Naked as he tries to put this bomb down, Fwiz. Let's see if he can make this happen. Here we go. It's a 3 versus 3.
Naked, what a smart play. Got the trophy system down. It's going to help him out, especially in this ring, because you see a lot of stuff just come in here that you can spam out with the grenades and so forth. He's got the Cap 40 out, in which he trusts in. Parasite's going to take out Buzzin, I believe. So now we are in a 3v2 situation. Only Naked and Fergs up for the Immunity squad, as now Fergs was able to get another kill, making it a 2v2 situation. So Fergs actually working towards a score streak as he gets taken out. It's just Naked up with the Cap 40, takes him out, makes it a 1v1 situation, gets a reload, and was not able to get the kill. Furico is going to get the defuse. Immunity just letting that one slip out of their hands.
Yeah, Karma coming up big right there. Again, that's something to mention about Furico Impact. They do a great job of moving together as a pack. You know, you just have to expect that if you kill 2 players, another one is going to be coming around that corner really quickly, Fwiz. That's how they roll when a bomb goes down in S&D, and you see Karma playing that patiently, just waiting for those shots to go off, picking up the easy kill there as that Immunity player was trying to get a reload. I believe that was Naked, and there you see Impact going up 4-2 on your screen. And we're back on board with Karma now, who has the sniper in his primary on this class. So he's got a couple different classes he's bringing out on the offensive side.
Love it, absolutely love it, as he's going to be able to pull that one out. I mean, why not? It's been working very well for him from the sniping perspective. He's been able to connect at least 3 or 4 kills with the sniper rifle here. He was able to connect 2 in 1 round, so now Karma, he does have the MSMC as well as the sniper, and now he's playing a little bit more aggressive. Going to move up, takes out Renzi. That was a nice kill by him, so Karma and Parasite are able to take out both players, making it a 4v2.
Well, let me tell you what just happened there. Karma actually rushed with that class. He didn't have a secondary. He had a sniper and a combat, and then he switched classes while he was making the move, and right as he switches classes, picks up a kill. The guy is a genius, and let's see what he can do now. Flanking around, picking up the kill on Fergs to take him down, and Farico Impact 1 round of S&D away from winning their first group play match versus Australia's Immunity here at the Call of Duty Championships in Hollywood.
They made that round look pretty easy as they were just full force there. They decided to play a much more aggressive game as they went in there, engaged Immunity, caught them off guard there. It paid off big points there, as you just saw Karma on your screen. Switching back to the game cam, we are going to go again now on the offensive side of things with Immunity. Naked's been the one that's been carrying the bomb up to this point, and he does have it yet again. This time, you can already tell they're making a full rush to A here. I mean, this time they're going all in. It is just 1 round away for Farico to win it. They've got to throw something out here differently, and a hardcore press to A is going to be a good move here. They've got the Cat 40 out, checking their corners, making a move. Bomb is going to go down Hastro as Buzzin was taken out by Killa. It is only going to be 3 up for the Immunity squad. However, Bomb is down in favor of them in the ring. This is nice play by the Immunity squad.
Here we go, Fwiz. This is going to be a huge play here by Immunity. If they actually got that bomb down, they can defend it here. Big kill by Fergs right now, opening that up for Immunity. He gets a little bit of a damage there from that tactical grenade, and now he's going to try and actually pick up a kill with that nade. He does, and Naked cleans it up. I like that play out of Farico Impact. What they just did there, Fwiz, their mistakes this whole round have been that they've hesitated to put the bomb down on offense. They're really slow with that bomb. They just adapted and got a bomb down quickly.
You like what Immunity did.
Yeah, what Immunity did. Sorry. So what Immunity just did there was genius. They got the bomb down quickly.
Threw them off guard, too, man. They
Farico Impact off
I felt like they were kind of like, they didn't know whether to go A or B, and they were indecisive. That time, they were like, we're going A. We're going to make it happen, and they did it right away. Because only Killa was ever playing A by himself solo, so they were able to move in there, get the trophy system down, plant that bomb, and look, now you've got Farico trying to answer back with the push. They're doing a full court push on B here. You've got Karma with snipes. He says, poke your head out right now. I dare you, because I'm going to take it off.
Yep, and Parasite opening up the kills there for Farico Impact, getting it down there, and now we see Karma. Grenade comes in, taking
that flak jacket saved Karma.
And yep, he does have flak jacket equipped. It did save Karma. Beautiful nade in there from Immunity. And now you see Parasite picking up another big kill for his squad. 2 versus 4. And there you see Buzzin going down. Only 1 player left.
Karma.
Just dirty plays out of Karma and Farico Impact, as they are going to take this match number 1 at Call of Duty Championships versus Team Immunity from Australia. Impact showing why they are considered the world's best at the moment.
Wow, I mean, you know, I want to give it up to Immunity. They did. They came out strong in that hardpoint game. They had some good ideas in Search and Destroy. I mean, they still were able to put up 3 rounds there. Ultimately, they are playing the best team, arguably the best team in the world at this point. So it's up to them to kind of play at a whole nother level. I liked what they did on Search and Destroy. It just wasn't enough. Farico was more prepared. They just seemed to be the better, skilled team that game. But man, what a way to start off our matches here at the championship.
Oh, without a doubt. And we saw a couple of really nice plays that 2 sniper shots out of Karma set the tone for the match in that first round.
Yeah, that first round.
Yeah, the first round. I mean, he came out that sniper, and something the Korean players were telling me last night. They're like, we don't see a lot of the sniper. We don't think it's valued very much in competitive play. And I told them,
if you're good,
I told them, I said, you're going to see a lot of Americans and a lot of Europeans pulling out the sniper rifle and Search and Destroy
Search and Destroy. I mean, you don't see it. It's not really viable in the other game types, the running guns like the Capture the Flag or Hardpoint. But in Search and Destroy, some of the maps that we will be playing on S&D, the lines of sight. I mean, again, it's a one-shot kill. If you're talented with the sniper rifle, you can make it work. Perfect example is what we saw from Karma to start off that first round. It gave him a lot of momentum. Huge play out of these 2 teams.
Well, without a doubt. And now, you have access to all of the matches going on the floor at the moment. Check out some of the other streams as this match just ended. We have the Bravo stream, the Charlie stream, the Delta stream, and the Echo stream some of these matchups are going to be beautiful. Open up all 5 streams right now and watch them all.
All of the duties of Call of Duty.
That's what you got to do.
Something like that.
Yep, but that's the first Wizzism of the tournament.
Yeah. All right, well, yeah, we are going to cut to another game here. So we'll be back for the next match that's going to be played up in here in the booth in the alpha match here for pool play.
Yeah, let's take a look at who it is. Let's see.
We might as well tell him, right?
Yeah, we're going to have a Pain Gaming versus Phoenix matchup here on the alpha stream. But right now, we're going to go ahead and kick it down to Justine.
All right, so congratulations. Now tell me, how are you feeling? I need to know.
I'm feeling extremely excited. I mean, I've been working at this my whole life, and now that I'm finally here, playing our first match, we're confident as ever, and it's such an amazing feeling. I can barely put it in words.
Well, me and Puckett have a little bet going, so I'm cheering for you guys, so please don't let me down. Now, what is your strategy going into this? Because this is the first game. I mean, there's many games to come, so do you have any sort of strategy? And who are you most afraid to come up against?
Well, our strategy going into this tournament is just sticking to our game, playing exactly how we've been playing at MLG, EGL, all the other tournaments, the qualifier. We come out with like set strats and stuff for search and destroy, but our hardpoint game is mainly based on situational play, which is probably what we're best at. And we're just going to keep trying to play as we've been at home and all that nonsense. So teams that I'm most afraid of, we're not afraid of anybody.
Oh, you guys hear that? Does everybody hear that? Freako Impact is not afraid of anyone. So, well, let's see. I mean, you guys have a pretty good streak so far, so let's keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, when I say I'm not afraid of anybody, I'm not saying it to be cocky, but I mean, we're going to play our game versus anybody. We're going to treat you the same as any other team and just play to win as hard as we can.
All right, thank you so much. And let's head back up to Fwiz and Hastro.
All right, Justine, thank you. Parasite, obviously the captain for Freako. I would be talking really big, too, if I just won MLG, EGL, and then just took care of business there in the first 2 games. So, Freako, feel real strong right now, man.
Flexing those muscles,
yeah,
Parasite.
Those gamer muscles.
He's just really happy to be here.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know what? At the end of the day, they look strong, and he's got to be pumped up and confident, which he absolutely showed right there in that interview.
Yes.
And you know what?
We got a lot of other pool play matches going on, and Chris Puckett, we're going to throw it down to you. Give us an update. What's the good word, man? How are these matches panning out here in our first set of the pool play?
What's up, guys? I'm down here on the floor with Justine, and Justine, while you were up here hanging out with the Freako Impact squad, I was roaming around to the other 4 stations, so I got a quick update for you. You ready?
Please, help me out here. Now, what happened with Unite, though? Something good, I hear.
Now, I walked around, and I wanted to compare all the top NA teams against each other. I figured they would all win their first round of matches. They did it all with 2 O's. I'm speaking a little early because Optic, they're up in their second game, but it's looking likely. But the most dominant team so far is Unite Gaming. The guys from Old Prophecy teaming up with Clayster, they've only had 8 hours of practice. It doesn't show. In their first game, going up against Xtaz, Unite blows them out, 250 to 5 seconds in hardpoint.
That's unreal.
Tommy, 25-1 in that game.
Wow. Congratulations, Unite.
So Unite Gaming, they went there with the 250 to 5 win and then finished up on Search and Destroy Meltdown 6-1. VVV, they beat their opponents against Raven 250 to 42. Envy, they beat Rising 250 to the 40s. And then Optic Gaming, they went 250 to around 60 seconds. They are still in game number 2, though, as it looks like the competition is stepping up. But so far we have Unite, VVV, Envy, and Freako Impact, all with cruising 2-0 victories.
All right, well, that's pretty exciting. And I believe we're heading back up to Fwiz and Hastro for more.
Yes, we are, Justine. We're back up here in the booth. 250 to 5. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. That's just a brutal shellacking, to say the least.
It is, and that's the South African squad. I thought they would come in really strong here.
Yeah, you talked them up a lot, actually, for this match. You said actually they might possibly be one of the best.
But it's okay. You know, they had a long flight over. They're here at a very big LAN tournament for their first one here in the United States, and
Unite. There's a really good chance we'll be playing on Sunday. And the championship.
That's right. They're facing off against the @2 finisher at MLG Dallas. Very strong team, and that hurts. That hurts. But they're going to have to.
Hurts me, man.
That hurts me too. But at the end of the day, you have to kind of gather your wits, go back into your next matchup, and be just as confident.
And you got to play today, man. 16 teams are knocked out today. 16 teams will not be going on to Saturday or Sunday. You've got to play now. You've got to play at a high level. There is no excuses. Every single map, every single second of every game matters here. It is $1 million tournament. There is no room for error. You've got to perform here, and it's all now. And Unite, that was a good way for them to warm up as a squad, get some communication going, and a big win for them. So Puckett is a little black book, man, with all those best-kept secrets here from the Call of Duty Championship. We are actually just going to hang out for a little bit, talk about our next matchup, because most of these games are going for a 2-0 for the most part.
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You know, they really are. As our teams are getting set up on the main stage now, we have Pain Gaming versus Phoenix. Now, Pain Gaming is a Spanish squad.
Right.
Now, Pain, they can make some moves. They really can. Phoenix is a squad that
all North American.
North American.
Yeah.
There's a North American squad, Phoenix is, and they qualified through league play.
Yeah.
So a lot of the league play teams that qualified are kind of the underdog North American teams that we're going to see. So I think Pain Gaming has to be the favorite here versus Phoenix.
I 100% agree about Pain Gaming being the favorite here. Phoenix, you know, the league matches was a grind. It was a different, you know, I liked how everyone qualified because there was different ways and it was a different process to test your skill. And a lot of this was stamina built for league matches. They had to play a lot of hours. They had to play a lot of teams. There's a lot of professional teams from North America that did play in the league matches to test their skills. Everyone out there, you should be playing in league matches. If you ever want to be competing down here for a championship someday, that's the best place to go get your skill on, is through the league matches. So we've got the Pain squad up here. Hastro, tell me a little bit about this team from Spain.
Yeah, let me see if I can actually...
yeah, good luck saying it. That's why I passed it to you, because I know I can't.
Gosu Legend playing for Pain Gaming. I'm going to go through the roster. You have Gosu Legend. You have Tohora, Jay-Z, and then you have Cetero.
Cetero.
So those are the Spanish names for you on Pain Gaming. And they're going to be facing off against Phoenix. And let me see if I can pull up the Phoenix roster for you.
Spanish 104 through college, and I don't know a lick of it, really. So if my professor's watching, my bad.
Hey, I took quite a few semesters of Spanish. I'm not too bad in it, so I think I did a pretty solid job right there.
All right, I'm sure you did better than me. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We got the countdown timer up. We will be back for the next match in 4 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. Tune in, tweet out, use COD Esports as the hashtag. You can feel free to tweet either Hastro with a 0 or Fwiz with some of your favorite moments from the weekend. We'll be giving some call outs here at some point as we check out our social media feeds in between the downtime of games. Again, callofduty.com/esports. All of the streams are there in the URL listed. We've got many matches going on. Every single match will be covered by all of our different commentators and teams. We have actually 5 different streams today, so you're going to want to try to tune in to each and every one of them that relates most to you, I guess. So we'll be back in 4 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
There we go.
All right, Hastro, we're back at it, man. Just a quick little break as we are going to kick it off here. It looks like we're jumping right into it, man. And this is going to be a very big match. We got Pain Gaming versus Phoenix here. And I don't know, man. Who do you want to jump on board with?
Well, you know what? I think Pain Gaming is the favorite in this matchup. It's tough to tell. Phoenix, you know, league play qualifying team from online play. They're going to go up against Pain. Let's start it off with Pain Gaming, Satero, and he's going to be here with it looks like an MSMC, and he has tactical grenade and a frag grenade. Fwiz packing lightweight there. He's got toughness in his second perk, and then he's doubling up with perk 3 greed, dexterity, and tactical mask. So it looks like he's going to be doing some work inside the hard points here, as he's going to open up with a grenade in the back alley from yellow side, picking up that beautiful nade off of spawn on to Alesto from Phoenix, and then picking up a big kill right there onto Umbra. And so Pain Gaming with early control of this first hard point.
Yeah, as we're going to stick on board with Satero. He was able to get a nice kill. Finally, the hard point. They're going to have that all locked up as they take a 13-3 point lead. They're going to take the first hard point. Nice play by these guys. They have a pretty decent setup.
Yep, and so now we're on board with Tahor from Pain Gaming. He goes down, and he is going to be moving on towards the green side. Now we're on board with Gosu Legend, and they are already making moves towards that next hardpoint zone, which is going to be inside the green building. And you see Gosu Legend taking off here and trying to maintain some kind of positioning for the second hardpoint, as it is about to switch in just about 10 seconds here. So here you go, Gosu Legend picking up a couple kills right there with the FA-Vel. Very nice shots.
All right, as we're going to stick on board with Gosu here. He's trying to get some shots. However, the hard point is contested. He's going to jump down there, gets taken out as he got the Cat 40 in hand. He's up here hanging out, trying to get some shots in. Almost picks up that kill there, as he does have the FAL, trying to get some good shots down the range. And he is the man holding down that hard point as they have a 40-15 lead.
Oh, and there you see him picking up hit markers. I really like what Gosu Legend just did right there, going on a 4-kill spree. However, he does get taken out. We're still going to stay on him, whip off the respawn here, and they are now up 45-15. Fwiz Pain Gaming looking very strong as this hard point on standoff opens up.
All right, as we stick on, I'm going to stay on board with Gosu here. He sees one in his sights, and actually he stopped shooting there, overcommitted, thought he was going to get the kill, and it actually cost him there as he gets taken out. But we've got Tahor there, he did have 5 kills. I'm not sure if he actually hit a streak there, but he was very close to it. Let's switch over to Tahor here and see what he's able to do. He does have all of them racked up. He's got his Hellstorm, Lightning Strike, and Sentry Gun in tow. He's going to make use of those, as they do have a nice lead here, 69-18. However, Phoenix is the one controlling the hard point here, and his score streaks are not going to help him, as it is inside. So Tahor going to start moving in here, gets taken out there, not able to move in and advance to that hard point, but again, those score streaks will come in handy.
And now you see Tahor making a move back through the alley. They still want to challenge this hard point. Now remember, the other one is going to flip all the way across the map into the warehouse, and now he looks a little indecisive Fwiz as he gets taken down. So now I would expect Tahor to make a move towards the next hard point zone, but no, he's actually deciding to go ahead and push in here with 25 seconds left. His teammates have challenged, and they do have control now. So Pain Gaming making very, very nice work there to get that hard point controlled. And now Tahor is going to go ahead and ping the Lightning Strike here. Is he going to call it in? Yes, he does. Let's see if he picks up a couple kills here. Fwiz doesn't hit, and now he's making that nice transition.
Nice, he just gets taken out by Umbra, the Phoenix team, as we are going to stay on with him, Tahor here, for the Pain squad, and see what these guys are able to do. He does have his Hellstorm and Sentry Gun still. However, you've got Phoenix starting to, just slowly crawl back into this game. They are fighting, but they are still down by 40+ points here, so they're going to need to do something much bigger here. However, you've got Pain that's kind of struggling. They had a really good start, but now they're having trouble getting back into these hardpoint locations.
Yeah, and why don't we actually jump on board with Shibler for Phoenix? Shibler on a 3-kill spree inside the hardpoint. Can he pick that kill up? Yes, he can. Pre-firing right there. Oh my goodness, Shibler with a huge 3-piece for Phoenix, as they now are clawing back in. He picks up all of his score streaks there, Fwiz. What a dirty play by Shibler, as now you see Phoenix making a roaring comeback with 22 seconds left in this hardpoint Fwiz. They can actually take the lead.
Yeah, and that's what happened. They've been just controlling these hardpoints the past 2 games there, as now Phoenix is going to get rooted out of there, and you're going to see the Pain Gaming boys come in here and take it out. However, Phoenix tried to get in there, so they weren't able to take the control of the lead there from that hardpoint. With that said, though, they now have this as a manageable deficit that they have. Only 20 20-plus points here so they can get back in this in a big way.
What a play that was by Shibler, though. Picking up the two-piece, then pistol swapping to his Cat 40, pre-firing the second and third kills. Such a nasty play by him. That was a huge play that could actually bring the momentum into Phoenix's favor as you see Shibler back in the hard point, playing the objective and racking up kills. He is certainly the MVP of this game so far. And let's see if he can actually rack up a couple more as 3 players challenge him at once he goes down.
Yeah, Shibler, though, he's got all of his score streaks. That's going to be great for that team. They needed it to get back in it. However, keep in mind that Gosu, Legend, and Tahor for the Pain Squad both have theirs as well.
And here come the lightning strikes.
And that was not able. He does connect, and he's able to take out one of the players on the Pain Squad here, I believe. Was that Tahor?
Yeah,
he took out Alesso. I believe he took out his own team.
Yeah, and now he can call out 2 players inside Brown. One is actually moving right in front of him. He knows that player's there, but no, he gets turned on by Sotero. And Sotero going big right now for Pain Gaming. That was a huge kill to set up this next hardpoint quiz.
As we stick on board here, we're going to switch over to Sotero here as he's trying to work up his score streaks, picks up another kill there. Nice job as he's able to take out Shibler from the Phoenix squad. Moving around, staying on. Sotero picks up yet another kill, getting very close to that Hellstorm. Let's see if he's able to connect as now they've got to move in and actually grab that hardpoint. He gets taken out by Umbra of the Phoenix squad, and it is going to be Phoenix that's going to jump into that hardpoint. So now you've got Pain that has to get back in it. However, there's 4 minutes, 18 seconds left on the clock. Pain's got a 42-point lead here. So now it's up to Phoenix to hold off Pain as they have control of this hardpoint. And Umbra, he's working on his streaks, and actually he might have still had something. He just gets taken out, and he does. He has his streaks, so he's got them all of them in tow. Let's see how he's going to use this. He's got the AN-94 as his weapon. Yep,
and so let's jump on board with Umbra from Phoenix as he's now set up in the next hardpoint. He's got all of his score streaks available to him, packing the AN-94 assault rifle at the moment. That's his weapon of choice, and there is that hardpoint that activates. Phoenix now needing a lot of points to catch up. They need about 40 more. This is going to be the hard point for them to do so. And let's see if Umbra can carry his team to that lead. Now upstairs inside the hardpoint zone, got a 2-kill spree and all of his streaks whiz. It looks like Phoenix is in great position to bring this one back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Phoenix has been down the entire game, but they've inched so close many times as far as bringing the points to just 20 points, and now they've brought it even closer as they have control of this hardpoint. They've got another 28 seconds here. It is contested as Pain, Gosu Legend moves up there, takes him out, and now you've got Pain that's controlling the hardpoint. However, you're going to have Phoenix that's going to get set up for the next location.
Yep, that's exactly right, Fwiz. You couldn't have said it any better. Look at this. Sentry guns.
Sentry guns
coming down. They're going to have sentry guns on both sides. Trophy system going down. That's going to take out any EMP grenades coming over for those sentries. They've got to stay alive here, though, Pain Gaming. They don't really have the challenge. And let's see, we're on board with Umbra as he's coming off respawn. Umbra now making moves. He spawned really far across the map, Fwiz, but it's okay because his sentry gun is protecting the side that he's challenging. I like this play. Phoenix clawing themselves back into this game. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock. Here is Umbra guarding the gas station side of the map. I like Phoenix's chances.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, again, they've been down the whole game. Now, at one point has Phoenix taken the lead, so this is their time to shine, and they're going to try to do it when it matters the most. He's going to stick here behind his sentry gun that's just laying down the law here. And they do have that van, though, to give him a little bit of coverage, so that is helping them kind of deflect anything coming from the sentry gun. But Umbra's there to pick up the kill, and they've got another sentry gun inside, but you've got that Pain player that's tucked around in the corner, and actually the sentry gun can't get to him, so that was nice for Pain to move in there. However, it is only a 13-point lead, but Pain has controlled the hard point. Now you've got Phoenix moving in there, contested back and forth. We go with only 8 seconds left on the hard point. Phoenix has got to get in there. They've got to get moves going, and now you've got Umbra that's about to let it rain with the lightning strike. See if he's able to get in and connects. He does. Picks up a 2-piece there. Unfortunately, one of them was on his team there, but that's okay as now they are going to move and shuffle in. They've got the hard point. They could take the lead here as they do have control of the hard point. 51 seconds left on the clock. They're going to take the lead for the first time. Phoenix finally takes it from Pain Gaming. This is such a close game. Minute and 30 seconds left on the clock.
And Alesso going big right there for Phoenix. You see a couple players into yellow. Umbra's going to call those players out. Phoenix now with the lead by 6 points. Make that now about 10 points. And Umbra, I like this play. He's trying to pick up his sentry gun, but no, he fumbles it and goes into manual control. He's got to make that move really quickly. I don't know why he just did that, but you know what? He actually turned it to watch the street. I like the play. But however, Pain Gaming now Pain Gaming taking the lead. They're giving up right here. Phoenix trying to make the move to this next hard point. They're giving the points to Pain. This is a very risky move.
This is it. They are going all in on this next hard point. When you abandon the hard point with 12 seconds left, with only 48 seconds left on the clock, they are got to go in all in, and now they're going to lose the advantageous spot. However, you do have Phoenix that has the hard point control, but they've got to basically win it right here, Hash, or they've got to hold it.
You know what? Big EMP grenades coming out from Pain Gaming. They take out both of those sentry guns. We're still on board with Umbra. Let's switch over to Pain Gaming's Gosu Legend as he's in the hard point. He gets taken out. Sotero now inside. Umbra making the move through the window, picking up a huge kill right there for Phoenix. Can they hold this, Fliz? As Umbra now making the moves, pre-firing the doorway. Phoenix coming back here, 10 seconds left.
This is so big. Umbra's trying to hold it down. He gets taken out. Only 13, 14 points separate the teams, and it's going to be Phoenix that wins this one here. Oh my goodness, a team that was down the entire hard point. They're able to come back in this and win it. Huge play by Phoenix. They're taking game number 1. What an amazing hard point match we just saw there.
And there you saw him on your screen from the RoboCam shot, and now we have the pod shot of the team. You're gonna see Umbra, who we are following on your final kill cam. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here and see which one of these teams were performing in terms of kill power and slaying power. It's going to be Phoenix. You see Shibler, 32 and 25. He went off on a couple moments there and really projected Phoenix into that comeback.
Well, Pain Gaming had the most points too. Those guys were on a roll. They were leading the entire game, and with the last minute and a half and some change, they end up losing the lead, and Phoenix comes out to win it. I mean, what an amazing game. And now you kind of have a bad taste in your mouth if you're Pain Gaming to try to get past that, man. I mean, you've got to move forward because now you're going into a game number 2 here. Again, we're going to be playing Search and Destroy, this time on Meltdown, as we saw earlier in our Farico Impact game. So let's see how Pain Gaming or Phoenix are able to kind of play in this game.
Right, and so the same map set is going to be in effect across the board for all of the first round group play matchups. So we're going into an S&D onto Meltdown with Pain Gaming versus Phoenix. Phoenix with an amazing comeback there. It was a great job. Came down to the very last hard point. They set themselves up nicely with the sentry guns. Pain Gaming came in, got the EMP grenades in when they needed to, took out both the sentries, but it just wasn't enough. Too much out of Phoenix, so they're going to be up 1-0 before we head into this Search and Destroy on Meltdown.
What do you think here? I mean, these two teams are so evenly matched. How do you think they're going to play out in the Search and Destroy?
You know, it's going to come down to preparation and strategy. The preparation in Search and Destroy is so crucial.
It's everything.
You need to have some strategies that are going to throw the other teams off. And let's see which one of these teams is the most prepared.
You think the Spanish boys are going to bust out the sniper, or are we tending to see this as just like an American kind of play style?
I think we're going to see the sniper in effect on Meltdown. I think a lot of games have them. Yeah, the long lines of sight over there at the B bomb zone, and especially top mid. Yeah, you see a lot of window-to-window sniping, top mid sniping, and then you see the
over by B bomb site. You've got that good line of sight that covers all the way across. So yeah, we're going to see how this thing pans out. Our teams are just kind of making some final adjustments. You know the drill. Again, if you're just tuning in, we've got all the matches being streamed. You're going to literally be able to watch every single stream. 5 streams here. We've got casters from all over the world covering every single matchup that's going to occur. We'll be giving you updates here from the main alpha stream as they come into us. And again, this is going to be a great match. We've got best of 3 that's going on as we do pool play here on Friday. And just so you know, 16 teams will be eliminated today from the championship. And the remaining 16 teams will go into a championship bracket that's going to be best of 5, double elimination. So we've got a great weekend ahead of us. It has actually just only begun here, as again, we are waiting for game number 2 to kick off. And man, if it's anything like we saw that hardpoint match, we should expect possibly an overtime Search and Destroy, which we always love to see.
Yeah, so if you're just joining us and you're not familiar with competitive Call of Duty rules, the Search and Destroys and competitive play are played 1st to 6 rounds. So we have potential to see 11 total rounds of Search and Destroy. Yeah. So 1st to 6, the team that wins 6 rounds first, going to be your victor in Search and Destroy. Meltdown is going to be the map here that we're facing off on. This map has provided nothing but entertainment. And there you go. There's the hashtag.
That's the hashtag.
that side.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, struggled. Good thing you're not a weatherman.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
bad.
you'd be really bad with the green screen.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
okay, though.
But we're kicking off game number 2. Without further ado, we've got Search and Destroy on Meltdown. It's Phoenix versus Pain Gaming. Pain Gaming actually let that hard point get away from them in game number 1, so they're going to start off on the offensive side of things, and we got Tahor here on the camera. We're going to kick it off watching with him and see if Pain Gaming can make up for the ones where they just lost that first game. It got out of their reach, and who knows, man? Close matchup between these two squads. It is all here for $1 million is on the line. 400,000 going to the first place team, the first ever Call of Duty championship, and now it is game number 2. Let's kick it off.
And we're on board with Tahor for Pain Gaming. The Spanish side opting to go towards the B bomb site here on their first offensive round. So here we go, all rolling together. Tahor going to be pushing up, but here comes a snipe out of Alesto from Phoenix. As Tahor goes down, we're now on board with Sotero, and Sotero is making a move. That snipe out of Alesto was dirty, Fwiz. He just peeked out, picked one up, peeked back out, and just kind of
He wasn't messing around,
anything.
man.
Yeah,
Alesso's bringing that A game as we're on board with Sotero here, playing it low. He's got the bomb, MSMC in tow, waiting to make a move on the B bomb site for Search and Destroy. As you can check out here, we are all full push. However, we've got a player behind enemy lines here. It's Alesto that's moving in, trying to get some kills as he's able to pick up 2 Pain players off guard, and now he was able to flank in behind. Sotero tries to chase after him, not able to do so, as we are sticking on board with Sotero. Jumped on Alero there for Alesto for a quick minute, so let's see what Sotero's able to do. He is all alone, but he does have bomb in hand. It's a 2v1 situation. Umbra on Alesto for the Phoenix squad going against Sotero as he's frantically moving around, trying to get a push here, and looks like he's going to try to commit to the B bomb site and get it down.
Yep, and this is a risky move here. He does have a player right next to him, and it's going to be Umbra from Phoenix picking up the kill for that round victory. 1-0 for Team Phoenix now in this Meltdown Search and Destroy.
Oh, nice play there by the Phoenix squad. They were able to move in there in a 2v1 situation. You at least know you can commit to both bomb sites to make sure the bomb doesn't go down anywhere. That's exactly what Phoenix does here. Able to pick up the first round. Let's see how Pain's able to answer back on the defensive side of things. But we will switch and follow the offensive rounds here as we're going to switch over to our Phoenix squad. And let's see who the bomb carrier is. It is Alesto. Let's see what he's able to do here as they're moving in pretty quickly to A. And it looks like they might make a full commitment to A. He's got the shotgun out. Going to see what he can do with the Remington as he's moving in, not messing around. Going to go right for the bomb down, getting it down right away here. I like this move. And he's going to have the shotty in hand.
Yeah, and you know what?
Who doesn't commit to the bomb.
Nope, he actually got a call out from his teammate there as Sotero gets taken out by Alesto. But something to note, he has lightweight, extreme conditioning, tactical mask. That's a rusher's class right there, rushing in to that A zone with the shotgun. And now he just wants to clear it out as his teammates are falling all around him. So Dilemma now picking up a kill for Phoenix. It's going to be 2v1. It's going to be Jzo for Pain Gaming as we switch over to him. He is 1v2, and he's going to have to clutch it for the Spanish side.
Jzo, let's see what he's able to do. Alesto does have the bomb right now, and it does go down. Bomb site A there. Bomb site B, correction, as now Jzo is going to try to hunt out both players for Phoenix that are up. Alesto and Dilemma tries to get some shots out, not able to connect. Sees one, gets taken out by Alesto, who's got the Remington, and just pumps the shotty into his body, taking him out with that buckshot.
That rhymed.
It did, man. My evening job is a mad lyricist, MC, rapper.
Well, here you go. Alesto with that Remington. Putting the buckshot.
Look at that.
It's supposed to be a slug, but
it is a slug. I made a buckshot just sounded good. It's absolutely a slug.
It looked like buckshot to me, but
yeah.
You know, anyway.
We'll talk to Vonderhaar after the game about that.
Well, here you go. So Pain Gaming facing elimination here from this, or not elimination, but actually their first round matchup. They're facing a loss here in this first round if they do lose this Search and Destroy. They are down 1-0 in the series. Tahor knew.
Did he just get shot in the foot?
Let me just tell you what happened right there. Tahor knew he was too slow coming out of spawn, and you know that was Alesto up there, that sniper rifle. And Tahor knew he was too slow and recognized that and jumped away at the very split second when Alesto took the shot. He managed to provide the hit marker.
He got nipped in his butt there is what happened.
If he wouldn't have moved there, he definitely would have gotten taken out by Alesto.
Trophy systems all over the place as it's just shooting out there. You've got 2 for the Pain squad, and you've also got the other one on Phoenix here. So let's see what Tahor is able to do. He's got a little bit of help here on the B bomb site as they're just kind of hanging back before they make any kind of moves here, the bomb carrier, it is going to be in the hands of Sotero as he's able to pick up a kill as well. As we've got him on board, he gets taken out, switching over to the Phoenix squad. Let's see what Shibler is able to do. He's got 2 kills going, but he did take an EMP. Tries to get a shot, does pick up the kill there. Nice shots by Shibler, able to connect, making it a 2v1 situation. Shibler closes it out, takes out Gosu Legend for Pain. So Phoenix up 3-0. This Pain squad, who did very well on Hardpoint, ultimately lost that game #1 on Hardpoint, is struggling here on Search and Destroy, as you've seen Phoenix take 3 straight rounds from this squad.
You know, Phoenix is looking really strong. I mean, I've been kind of proved wrong a couple times today already. And so here you go. Pain Gaming, they're struggling, like you said, 3-0 in favor of Team Phoenix, as we're now going to be on board with Pain Gaming. We should actually switch over to the Phoenix squad. They're on their offensive side. They're up 3-0, and here's Alesto moving with the bomb. He actually has a score streak available to him now.
Yeah, that little RC card.
He's got the RC card. Let's see if he actually decides to use that in this situation. It doesn't look like he's setting up for it.
That thing, you know, might not have a scary bite in a hard point or capture the flag, but it means everything on Search and Destroy. They can drive that little right into the bomb site and make it happen. So let's see how he uses it, sticking on with Shibler now, who's got 5 consecutive kills. However, he is not close to anything right here with the Hellstorm, so he's going to hang back as Alesto is able to pick up a kill. And now we switch back over to Alesto, who's actually working on his Hellstorm. He's going to destroy a trophy system there, get some more points. He has the bomb. Again, this is the meta game, right?
Here we
go. You get points from planning. You want to give the bomb to the guy closest to the next score streak, and this is why. He picks up his Hellstorm and Lightning Strike, has the RC car. Alesto is going to be on a roll here. He's going to be able to close out the next round. Bomb is down in a 4v1 situation. Don't need to use it here. Just have to play smart Call of Duty. He sees another trophy system. Why not? Pick up another 50 points and then gets taken out. However, he has all his score streaks. Not a big deal. Dilemma comes in, cleans up Sotero. 4-0 in favor of Phoenix, and they've got all of the score streaks they need to be successful the next 2 rounds.
All right, we're going to pull up the scoreboard.
Talk to me, Astro. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me in real time.
I have a feeling Alesto and Shibler are putting up massive numbers for Phoenix right now.
That's a genius instinct of yours.
Yeah. This is going to make me look good. There's the scoreboard.
I was being sarcastic, but absolutely.
I know.
5-1 Alesto is in 6-2 Shibler. These guys are on a roll, and I will point out Alesto has one, I believe it was 1 plant, 2 diffuses. Not sure. Something like that. Close enough, as we are going to see what 2 plants. There we go. He's going to switch back and forth. Alesto, we're going to stay on man of the hour. He's got the MSMCs moving into the A bomb site here, being aggressive. Sees 2 in front of him. Picks up 1. Not even. Picks up 2 with the 2-piece. Nice play by Alesto. He does get taken out, but helps his team make it a 2v2 situation. Pain's got to do something big here, because they know Alesto has all the score streaks going in the next round. They've got to rack up some of themselves. Sotero's going to get the bomb down, and now they are at the A bomb site. So Shibler and Umbra are going to have to move into this. We are now on board with Tahor over here, as see what he's able to do for the team. He's got a nice defensive perimeter set up, making sure he can guard the outside shots being fired in exchange inside there. Shibler takes out Sotero, and now it's up to Tahor. He's not able to connect on those kills. He's going to pull out there. He's got 20 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have to circle back in there, hoping that a Phoenix player didn't urgently just defuse that bomb.
He's getting
defused right now. He hears it, takes him out. Nice kill by Tahor. However, it was not enough. He gets taken out there. So bomb was defused. Just didn't get there in time. I mean, he made an honest effort, but again, can sometimes be a game of milliseconds, and it wasn't enough. So Shibler, man, that defuse was so huge. I'm not sure which Phoenix player was actually able to get the defuse on that.
Yeah, we'll find out here in a second.
Shibler didn't, because he got the last kill.
It looked like that was Shibler.
Was it Shibler?
It was Shibler.
Yeah.
Shibler picked up the kill and went straight for that defuse right there. So here we go.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think it was Alesto, but we'll argue later in Puckett's replay. So we are on board. Oh, got you. I'm a liar. Shibler had the only defuse, so you're right. Yeah. Well played, Astro. Well played, as we're on board with Shibler and the Phoenix squad here. I actually think we should be watching Alesto, since he's got everything in the kitchen sink. He does drop his Hellstorm as Prosu Legend. Gosu Legend. Yeah.
Shibler has everything in the kitchen sink too. Yeah. So this is absolutely, without a doubt, a very tough position for Pain Gaming. I mean, they're down 5-0, and you got loaded score streaks over here for Phoenix. And you know what? Shibler just pinged it getting a ping on the lightning strike to see where the locations of those players are. But, you know, maybe they're inside doors where he can't get that lightning strike.
And I'll tell you, they're actually both outside as we speak, so he does know where they're at. That's why they're also, again, guys, since they are able, with the bomb, they're on the offensive side of things, they can move the movement of the game towards B bomb site and away from A, which allows your score streaks to be better, more advantageous than if you're in ringside and not able to do it. However, Tahor and Payne able to pick up their first kill of the round, but you got to watch out because you said Shibler, I believe, has all his score streaks, and I think he's got all of them, right? I believe he didn't use any of them. I think he just pinged.
Somebody used a Hellstorm.
Yeah, we'll have to check because I think only one of them pinged their lightning strike and didn't actually use it. So they should be in a good position. Either way, they still have a couple score streaks for the Phoenix boys to use this side of the game. However, you're going to assume that Payne on the offensive side of things is going to make a push towards A so they can get out of the open space. Going to B for them is just going to be kind of crazy, and they're actually going to go towards B.
And here we go. This is where they're going to get slaughtered.
Yeah, they went towards B, which was a bad decision.
Yeah, this is going to be Lightning Strike City here in a second, Fwiz. But Tahor picking a big kill on the Lesto. If they can take out Shibler, then Shibler is actually going to be in position to not use his score streaks. But here we go. Now the Lightning Strikes come out. And you know what? I really don't like this play by Phoenix. He just pinged it right now.
And Alesto died too. A foolish play with the sniper rifle, and he has some streaks that can help out as well. So they're actually allowing Payne to get back in this game when they could have closed it out.
Yeah, now Jazo has streaks here coming up for Payne Gaming. I don't like this play by Phoenix.
Phoenix is not playing right.
They left the door wide open right there for Payne Gaming to pick up some score streaks and pick up a round.
Yeah, you're right. And you've got two Payne players that actually have 4 kills, consecutive kills. So one of them is going to get the bomb, and if they get that down at some point, they're going to get their score streak. So not smart play. Phoenix needs to just put the nail in the coffin. They've got to end it here if they want something big to happen. Let's see what they're able to do. We're going to stay on board with Alesto here for the Phoenix squad. And he does have his lightning strike in the RC car with bomb in hand. Let's see what these guys are able to do. They're going to push that B side, and I'm waiting, just waiting for somebody to drop a score streak.
Yeah, and there you go. 15 seconds have gone by, so the score streaks have come out.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Alesto going down, challenging again.
I'm going down there to talk to him.
On a 6-kill spree for Payne Gaming. Shibler and Dilemma now left alive.
I'm like afraid to use
Jazo and Sotero for Payne. Now you see a kill in the feed. That's Dilemma picking it up. Sotero picking up something there as well.
Payne.
And Jazo with the 2-piece to end it.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix is literally, they're beating themselves.
This is a choke right now.
This is a huge choke.
Yeah, they can't do this.
They were up 5-0 with 2 players that had all of their score streaks. At one point, it was 5-0. They had 2 lightning strikes, 2 hellstorms, and an RC car. And they used them and a sentry gun, and they've used them or not at all at the wrong times. Okay. So they need to step up here. Break it down for me.
This is what they need to do. Phoenix, they should push everybody to the A bomb zone and call in their streaks. It's just standard play when you have your score streaks on Meltdown. They're not in the know about how to use your streaks, it seems. I feel like they're just weak, and maybe this is a map they don't have their strategy down on.
I mean, I'm getting really upset, but now you hear him coming in.
And
so
Payne is not in a good location right now.
Yeah, but they've got a lightning strike as well.
There it comes.
Oh, nobody.
Payne used the lightning strike.
Yeah, Payne used it. And now we're going to see the bomb go down. Sotero's actually going to get the plant here on the bomb. And let's see what they're able to do as we switch to Umbra as he gets taken out. So we then switch back to Sotero here, who's actually on the bomb site as he's waiting around. Let's see what they're able to do.
Big kill right there by Sotero. Big kill right there by Sotero, and then Jazo picking up a kill. Now Payne coming right back into it. And they're down by 1 round now. Alesto used his lightning strike in the worst moment after the bomb was down.
Oh man, I feel bad. We're giving it to these guys hard right now. So let's see. Look, those 5-0, man. They should have made it at 6-0. They've let Payne just come back into this game. They're actually making it easy on Payne. So let's stay on board with Tahor. I want to stay on board with Tahor, see what he's able to do. I kind of have an interest in him as they're going to push quickly to the A defensive side of things. And however, I will tell you, the entire Phoenix squad has gone B. So we should switch back over to Phoenix. Alesto, He doesn't have the bomb. He's got his RC car still, but the Phoenix squad all on the B side, they're going to avoid that Hellstorm that just got dropped down. Alesso's able to pick up a kill onto Terra. Umbra takes out Tahor there, making it a 4v2 situation early on in this game, and now Phoenix trying to just end the dilly-dally here and get down to the bottom of it. You see Snipes out for Dilemma as he's going to switch over to the Cap 40. He's going to get the bomb down here. Nice play by Dilemma, going to put the bomb down. He's got his whole team with him. It's only Jzo and Gosu Legend here. Bomb is down. They've got score streaks still, I do believe.
Yeah, Schindler still has his lightning strike. And there you see Gosu Legend picking up a kill. So it's going to be a 2 versus 3. Phoenix with 3 players left alive. Can they close out Pain Gaming here?
Schindler doesn't even use his lightning strike.
No,
this is ridiculous.
Umbra now last left. Umbra, he did pick up a kill right there. Can he close it out for Phoenix? It's going to be up to him. Sentry Gun taking some shots now. Umbra knows where that player is from Pain. And he's going to have to try and find him.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Choke. Oh, he does get it. He almost choked. Oh, my God. He almost choked, man. I had trouble breathing as I was setting, just watching him, but he was able to get the kill. Look at it. That Cap 40 had a little bit of kick on it.
Oh,
he's able to switch over just in time. But I'll tell you what, Phoenix, although they won this all 2-0, those were very close games, and it shouldn't have been game number 2. Phoenix is going to have a little pep talk about how they use their score streaks, because if this was the championship game, came down to search and destroy, and they just did what they did there, they will lose.
Yeah,
and they will never have that chance
no
again.
doubt about that.
Yeah.
Phoenix came out very strong in that game, but that might have been the sloppiest use of score streaks I have seen on Meltdown Search and Destroy.
Ever.
I mean, they allowed Pain to come right back into it. If he would have gotten turned on right there, I would have gone nuts.
It would have gone to overtime.
It would have been 5-5.
Schindler died with the bomb down and a lightning strike in his hand. I mean, that's just, it was a little reckless. However, Phoenix was able to pull that one out. Good games by both teams, both matches, very close. Again, the second one probably shouldn't have been as close. We actually will be going down, I believe, to Puckett here in a minute. He's going to give us an update here in a little bit soon. So we will actually go over to the Echo stream, right?
You got it.
So we're going to cut over to the Echo stream. We'll be back for the next round of matches here in the Alpha stream. But in the meantime, go ahead, and we're going to push you guys to the Echo stream.
He's got a player to his right, a player in top middle to his left as well. And he's going to find a third. Picks off Knifer, who is watching the flank. And 0BC does have the bomb, so he gets to dictate where the movement around the map is going to go. And as you can see on our mini-map right now, he is clear at A. There is one player, and that is going to be Daredevil now, who may be able to shut him down as the bomb is being planted.
Doesn't spot him on that bomb. He just does, though. There you go, 0BC eventually gets the bomb down. You know, at the same time, even though he just got the bomb down, he's going to get points for that. So that could possibly, said that, could have went towards the skill stream. Gets taken out. Here we go, crazy on a Q3 kill stream. Not going to quite get the RCXD.
50 points away. Heads up play there from the squad. Love seeing that in Rage. You do not want to start off your tournament going down 0-2.
No.
You need to get at least a few round wins here in a row. Tie it up.
You know, if you do end up actually losing the game, halftime, getting a map out of this could be very important with this group system that we do actually have.
And we're going to start back on board with our friends from Farico. I believe it is Crazy, yes, on that score streak. And I'm going to turn on these perks for us real quick. So he's rocking 5 perks here. The Dead Silence, Extreme Conditioning, Cold-Blooded, Toughness, and Lightweight. But Crazy, he's going to be spotted at the start of this round getting hit with an early EMP. You see some action going on in the background as it looks like we are going to see Rage lose their first player. 4 still up for Farico. And the bomb, wow, Compact Killer's 3-piece just shut down everyone inside of A, and he's going for the ace.
I think he's going to get it as well. Oh, he gets shut down by Daredevil, though, coming up with a 2-piece. So now it's get 2 to take on Daredevil using the MMS. Work out where he is. He has actually spotted him. Very careful. Is he going to come up the ladder? He's in a good position to stop him. If he does, it seems as if Daredevil has managed to vacate the area, though, with the bomb as well. So that's important. 30 seconds coming up on the clock. 4-1 to Farico.
And so Ogre 2 is still going to be inside of A. Daredevil has no idea where he's at. Ogre 2 never showed himself. You can see on the mini-map, Ogre 2 starting to rotate now. And Daredevil's going to have the clean plant at A. Ogre 2's going to need to react to this pretty quickly.
Yeah, Daredevil's just caught Ogre 2 with his pants down there. I mean, Ogre 2 was there, inside in, moves away, then he plants the bomb. RCXD in hand for Daredevil.
Do you use the RCXD to clutch it here?
No, save it.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, bad idea. You don't play COD, do you?
Not enough. We've seen some clutch RCXD plays most of the time on early rounds of defense.
Yep.
I've seen one clutch in my top 5 where he blew the RC car on the diffusing player, but Ogre 2, as you can see on the minimap, is on that bomb. He's going for the ninja plant. Can Daredevil stop him? Daredevil checks, doesn't see him at first, but there he does, stops him with about 2 seconds left. The handshake's going down on the stage as these guys are fired up. They know they're within 1 round of taking their first match win, in pool play.
Yeah, there you go. Ogre 2 taken down by Daredevil with that MSMC, one of the most popular weapons within the community around the world. But let's see what they can do to stay in this match.
I'm gonna let you drive this bus. Who do you want to watch?
I don't have a license, but this should be okay. Let's go forward with, it has to be Compact Killer. He picked up a 3-piece there and won the rounds. Fantastic play. He's played very, very well for his team so far. Let's see what he can do to keep them in it here. Although Compact Killer.
Such a strong submachine gun player, but it's 0BC to pick up his first kill for the squad. Mr. X was taken out first early on, and now Knifer getting picked off by Ogre 2. So it's 3-on-2 in favor of Rage. They have the bomb going down right now. You see the cover fire in the center of the map as it looks like it's just going to be Crazy left alive here for Farico.
It's in between a rock and a hard place in the moment. Nothing he can do, just checking. Along the alleys, shots going down. He needs to get a kill or 2 first before he goes anywhere near that bomb. He's not going to even get 1 yet. See if Rage are actually going to push at him, or if they're just going to sit inside. Yeah, as expected, just going to sit inside, take the round as well over 2. The kill there on the Crazy 5-2 now.
Yeah, that was a win-win situation for Rage and a lose-lose situation there for Crazy as he was just stuck. 2 players watching that front entrance. The bomb, if he doesn't make a move, is going to give them 300 points towards their score streaks if it detonates. And Ogre 2 and friends are staying alive here for Rage, but they need to win 4 straight rounds if they want to stay alive in this match.
Yeah, it's not something that's going to be easy to do against this Farico lineup. Let's go full screen with the minimap though, see which way they're going to go. And as expected, B seems to be the most regular push we've seen so far this weekend. It's the one we see so often on this map. I mean, let's come over with Daredevil.
Action about to go down. Daredevil, he's going to be in the middle of the map while all the action's over at B. And I like this play, heads-up play to watch the team's flank. But if you can, let's switch over to the bomb carrier. It looks like the sniper in the hands of Torres as he is trying to get the early pick on the top balcony.
He's actually the one with the bomb. It's going to be Knifer, but we'll stay on board with Torres, as he does have that sniper. Scorpion. The laser sight in, so he's actually going to take out Daredevil around the back, though. 3 versus 3 now. Oh, big push by Torres, taking out Ogre 2 as well. Again, catching him with his pants down, unfortunately, so he's going to go around the back now. 40 seconds left. He's going to get this kill. Oh, that would be fantastic.
How did you not get that kill? I believe that was Mr. X up top. Actually, as I say that, Knifer takes him down. And it's going to be all up to Compact Killer. He got a 3-piece earlier in the game. Can he do it once again? The 3v1 clutch with the bomb down at B. Everything is going against him in this moment. This would be a big win.
Yeah, they all know where he is now as well. Have a sniper in the back building, watching the middle. Shots go down. That's going to be 6-2 for Farico and the match. What I expected.
This is exactly what you expected?
Yeah, I did think Farico would come in there and take 2-0.
Now, Rage, that's a team that they did the grind. They were playing 35 hours straight to get into the Call of Duty Championships. But since then, they kind of slacked off. They didn't practice hard enough going into MLG Dallas, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They didn't put in enough time warming up for this event. They were trying to get some pro scrims, but when you look at the amount of time you see guys like Complexity, like Envy, like Optic, they are always online scrimming. I think Rage, they should have taken it a little bit more seriously, and this Farico team, they're really showing that their practice has paid off. They did pretty darn well at EGL, and now they're looking really strong at the start of this event.
Yeah, very strong team. I mean, personally, for me, I do think it is going to be Farico All-Stars and Optic advancing through to the double elimination. I think it's very bold to say straight away, but for me, I can't see anything else happening. And we're not going to go to the third map, of course, but you know, the next map we do actually have coming up for you guys is going to be Farico All-Stars, Optic Gaming taking on Rage, so the Battle of the Americans there.
NA versus NA. Optic, of course, the heavy favorites in that one. They've won $1 million in the past. They're used to this situation. The Rage guys, they're going to put up a fight, though, but with Scumpy now finding his gun in the Scorpion, I don't know if Optic is beatable, not if you're playing like that.
No, I mean, Optic, you haven't really heard much of them in terms of being favorites for this event. I mean, it's all been about Farico Impact, but you know, I can see Optic coming in there doing a lot of damage this weekend. They're somehow just going to manage to make their way to the final because that's exactly what Optic do.
Sorry about that. I had my little weird earpiece hanging out. It's awkward. It's less awkward now. Tun's feeling awkward, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, anyway, here we go, guys.
And we're back here at the Call of Duty Championship. Astro, we've seen some great matches already. We just finished Pain Gaming versus Phoenix. We saw Farico Impact versus Immunity earlier. Phoenix was able to win their match 2-0. Farico Impact won theirs 2-0 as well. And now we have Farico Impact going against Phoenix. Phoenix, as we called out earlier, struggled on the Search and Destroy game that they won with the use of score streaks, a mistake that they cannot afford against Farico Impact in any capacity. So we will have to see how they handle the adjustments here going into this next game. And Farico Impact, obviously right now, that's the team to beat. They're the ones that have taken MLG and EGL by storm. They are right now considered the best team in the world. And here at Call of Duty Championship, we're going to find out if that's true, as we have players from all around the world covering it. So we're going to jump right into this. We are now on our second sets of matches, so it will be Hardpoint Slums to kick off game number 1. It is still best of 3 here in the pool play.
Yeah, and so something to note, you saw Farico Impact take out Immunity 2-0. That was a North American versus Australian matchup.
Yes.
And then you saw Phoenix taking out Pain Gaming. That was a North American versus Spanish matchup. Both North American squads winning that in Phoenix and Farico Impact. And now it's our first North American versus North American matchup as we're jumping on board with Dilemma from Phoenix. Phoenix versus Farico Impact, kicking it off here on Slums Hardpoint as Dilemma is making that move early on towards the middle hardpoint. They got the bottom hill spawn, and Dilemma picking up a nice kill there onto Parasite, but getting taken out by Karma.
Yeah, as we stay on with Dilemma here, let's see if he's able to kind of bounce back into this, but it's going to be the Farico team that grabs the hardpoint first, gets a nice kill. Dilemma takes out Karma as we stick on board with him. He's going to go around this backside, see if they can take it from Farico here as they're moving in. He is trying to get some shots out, gets taken out there by Karma, actually, who took out Umbra. So Farico just taking advantage of this first hard point as they're able to get some points very early on in this game.
Yep, now Karma is on your screen for Farico Impact. Farico managing to flip the spawn downhill as the second hard point will spawn downhill. So Farico managing to anchor that spawn already now as Karma is trying to do some work here. He's going to go ahead and rotate a little bit back, picking up the scrap points right there, and Farico getting just about every second in this hard point. Boys, look at this, 40 out of 60 possible seconds. Phoenix doesn't even have a point on the board yet, but there you go. Phoenix now on that hard point, and Farico having to make the transition back. They lost that spawn.
Yeah, they certainly did, and now you've got Dilemma that's actually in the anchor back here for the hard point. Karma tried to advance and take him out, was not able to do so as we stay on board with Karma. They're trying to push into this hard point as they finally are able to capture that. They've got to set up on it so they can push out the spawns from the Phoenix squad, and they were not able to push them out of the spawns. They did control the hard point, but you still have Dilemma holding down that anchor roll in the back so they get the more advantageous spawn, as now Shibler is able to just clean up Farico members that are moving in on him. However, Farico staying persistent. What they're at least doing here is contesting this hard point that Phoenix was able to set up. So nice play by Farico, kind of thwarting off their movements.
And now there's one player for Phoenix back in the laundry room. And, you know, that player for Phoenix is going to have to stay alive, but he does not. I believe that was Umbra. And now you're going to see Dilemma on your screen for Phoenix. He's on a 2-kill spree. He's trying to transition over to the next hard point. He gets shut down right there by Killa.
Yeah, as we stay on with Dilemma.
Oh, great spawn there, Quiz.
Nice spawn there. Not able to get in that hard point, has not been captured by either team. Just going to push the Phoenix squad back from not a really good spawn for them, as Farico is going to move in here. Killa, he's got his Hellstorm. He's got 5 kills in a row here as he's working on his score streaks, trying to pick up another one, going for that lightning strike here. He's getting some shots down range, not able to pick up any kill here. Killa switches over the MSMC to see if he can get something. A grenade comes in, takes him out, so only a Hellstorm he's able to have, but that will still be helpful for him and his team on these hard points to clear him out, especially the middle statue where you can get a lot of points racked up there. As now we're going to stick on with Killa here as he's got a lot of things until he's got his MSMC, and I believe an AN-94 is the other thing that he just switched up here. He might have picked that one up off the ground. No, he has that full ammo in tow. Now they're trying to move around here, and it looks like you've got Karma is going to go over that anchor position back there to try to hold it down, and with only 5 seconds left on the hard point, they're setting up for the next one. Killa is going to catch both Phoenix members trying to set up in the garage there, and they were not able to hold it down, so Farico takes the next one from him, picks up another kill there on another Phoenix player, so Killa for Farico just holding it down here, getting some crucial hard points, and he's going to drop it down and does it. Ooh, gets 1 kill there, so nice. Killa finally taken out, but not after he caused a ton of havoc. However, Farico did lose the hard point as Phoenix was able to get in there for a little bit.
Yeah, now Killa is doing an amazing job just locking it down for his team. It seems like he's been the main slayer for Farico at the moment. Doing a great job with that Cat 40, turning around, picking up a kill, pre-firing that doorway, but he does get the cap as his teammate helps him out. That Cat 40 doing all sorts of work for Killa at the moment. Great job by Farico Impact. They have a commanding lead now, up by about 70 points almost, and about 6 minutes left to go. Impact looking so strong. Fwiz, Killa not even having to use his primary weapon at the moment.
Yeah, and Killa's going to earn yet another Hellstorm and Lightning Strike, and now he's working towards his Sentry Gun, not too far off from that as well. He's going to go ahead, and he actually just pinged that Lightning Strike. He does not use it. Gets a little bit of where the players are on the maps. If you're not familiar, the Lightning Strike will do one swipe for you, allowing you to see the different players located on the map without having to use the actual Lightning Strike. He finally gets taken out, so wasn't able to earn the Sentry Gun, and he, again, going to set up for the next hard point here in a little bit.
Yep, and now let's switch on board to Karma from Farico. Let's switch on board with Karma. He is now in the middle of the map, making all sorts of work of Phoenix and picking up a big kill right there. Getting the stealth chopper.
Stealth chopper. My dude has got some cojones, man. He went with the stealth chopper in here. He's going to call that in, and let's see how the Phoenix team is going to be able to handle that. Not often do you see in competitive play the helicopter up.
Yeah, you know,
Stealth
Karma
chopper,
likes to rock that here on Slums. It's actually a really, really good, effective score streak to use on Slums hardpoint. And now Karma's going to be moving over towards the center of the map, challenging this hardpoint. Can he find this player from Phoenix? And there you go. Stealth Chopper's got his back, takes him out, but Karma goes down. Why don't we pull up the scoreboard here, Fwiz?
Yeah, see how
the scoreboard.
Karma's on Murder Row here.
Oh, there you go, Karma. This is his map. I've said it before. He is the best player in the world on Slums hardpoint. Picking up a couple more kills. Actually, can he finish this last one? Yes, he can.
Oh my goodness, Karma, you're an animal.
And you know, Farico Impact is so strong on this map just because of Karma's slaying power. You saw it there on the scoreboard. He was 24 and 10 when he pulled it up.
Oh, like,
and
please.
He's almost at a 30 bomb right now.
He says, come at me, bro. I'm right in the middle of the map, and no one can take him out, Hastro.
That's right, and he's still taking shots right here, but nothing connected to him, and he's going to lock this middle hard point down, but it's actually rotated to the bottom hill, so he's just trying to pick off players rushing for that spawn, and Karma is kind of like the security guard in the middle of the map, the bulldog that you have to get through.
The call before the storm, Karma held that thing so down they abandoned the hard point with there was like 15 seconds before they stopped pushing him anymore, so now we're gonna see a switch in the hard point, so Karma was able to hold the whole time, and now you've got the entire Farico squad, Karma, Killa, and Miracles working on score streaks. Karma finally taken out, but let's switch over to Parasite here, the captain for Farico.
Yep, now Parasite is on your screen. Parasite picking up some nice shots there with the FAL. That is his weapon of choice in most hardpoint games. He is the anchor for Farico Impact. He is the man who sets up the spawns, and he does an amazing job of that. Getting taken out right now. They're having a little bit of trouble trying to get this back garage spawn, and it looks like Parasite is trying to move in towards from Blue Street, and he picks up two. Can he pick up a third? No, he cannot. Lots of pre-firing coming out of Phoenix. So Dilemma picking up a big kill right there. Alesto is now on the hard point. Let's switch over to our Phoenix squad. Jump on board with Alesto and see if he can rack up some more time.
Yeah, look, Phoenix is starting to kind of bounce back into this game. They still have a little bit of a deficit that they have to overcome, but this is where you can do it here, starting off with this hard point. They've got some change left that they can pick up in here, holding it down. Farico still trying to advance in there, and then Farico is actually going to be the team that picks up the remaining points in there. Phoenix able to bounce back in, grab the remaining points, as now they're going to rotate, getting set up for the next hard point as that one's in there, garage, and it's going to be Farico that picks it up. Phoenix being stopped from the push in there, and Farico is going to be picking up those points in the hard point, Hastro.
Yeah, and let's switch back over to Miracles from Farico. Miracles now on a 2-kill spree. He's inside that hard point. Great job right there by Farico Impact to flip that spawn. They got Parasite now moving through the garage. He's going to pick up a big kill right there, and they're going to keep challenging through that garage door. And meanwhile, you know, who's anchoring right now for Farico? Looks like their whole squad is kind of off spawn. They still have that back garage spawn flip, so this is perfect execution by Farico Impact. They lost quite a few points outside of the porch hard point that was just before this garage, but now they look back in the game, and they are making work of Phoenix here in the garage.
Nice play as Parasite's just going to hold it down for his team. You got about 12 seconds left in the hard point. They're going to pick that one up. This is tough because they're very close to this, and Phoenix is going to set up here as they try to get pushed in there, but not able to. So they were able to get that last time in there. However, with time dwindling down, Farico's going to have the next hard point. They've got some streaks in hand, and it looks like Farico will be able to close it out here. Don't want to call it out yet, but I'll tell you what, this is where we saw Karma dominating in the middle earlier.
Yeah,
and with time, they're not going to be able to here soon.
Right, actually, it is already a mathematical elimination for the round as we're on board with Karma now. Karma just still doing work here in the top statue, and goodness gracious, he's going to have a huge score. Let's pull up the scoreboard as now Farico is guaranteed the win, and look at Karma.
Shut up.
The monster.
Shut
39 and 16, 8 captures, 5 defends, looking like the MVP that he was at Dallas, and Farico Impact taking map number 1 versus Phoenix. And there you see Parasite on your screen, and there is Phoenix on your screen. Phoenix with the head down, Parasite nodding his head.
Right, that sounds about right after the game we just saw there. Farico Impact, your MLG, Dallas, and EGL Blackpool winners. And Karma is actually the second one in. You have Killa, Karma, and then Parasite was the other one that you could see on the right side. And man, those guys are all smiles. But look at Karma right there. You can see him. The camera's on him. The thing I love about this kid is he's always cool, calm, and relaxed. He just went off, but he is chilling. He's talking about what needs to happen for the next game. This team is so focused. This is without one of the best teams we've ever seen in the history of Call of Duty, and I can make that statement already because the chemistry amongst these men is second to none. These guys know what it takes to win at a high level here. They've got their prize on the Call of Duty Championship trophy, and now they're just ready to take game number 2 from Phoenix, which is this time going to be Search and Destroy on Cargo. And pretty interesting here. Cargo, Search and Destroy. I kind of like how it plays out. You've got a lot of lines of sight on Cargo. There's a ton of open area. You know that you're going to see sniper rifles, definitely from Karma. Parasite might pull it out. Killer might pull it out. And the thing about Farico, yes, they're talented, but they're also really good at sniping on Search and Destroy.
Yeah, it's actually Karma, not Killer, who pulls out that sniper.
Karma, yeah. Karma. And Parasite, too.
Parasite and Karma are the guys you're going to see that sniper rifle. Killa's a very aggressive player. He just usually runs with a submachine gun.
Run and gun, baby.
Every now and then you'll see Killa pull out like an AN-94. And roll with that in the AR classes, but
probably MSMC we'll see him with mostly here on this
maybe
next
even
game.
A Scorpion here, to be honest. Killa's a very aggressive player. So Karma and Parasite, look for them to maybe pick off players with snipers across the top crates here on Cargo. But this should be noted, actually, Cargo is not played in Search and Destroy.
That's correct.
At the MLG events.
Right.
In Europe, it is played, I believe. So
it is.
So now we're going to see Farico Impact having to make that transition from the normal maps that they play in North America, and this is a map that's here available at Call of Duty
Phoenix too.
You know, Phoenix also.
Yeah, Phoenix also. Neither one of these teams going to have deep experience in competitive play with Search and Destroy on Cargo, so it's pretty even playing field for both of these squads here. But it is an interesting point. The other thing I want to go back to is you were talking about how Killa is a run and gun player. I feel like the Farico squad all complements one another very much so with their play style. That also attributes to their success so far.
Yeah, let's talk about that, actually. You know, just like any traditional sport, you know, you have your defenders and your offensive players. Let's say soccer, for example. You have your strikers, your sweepers, your midfielders, and that's exactly what Farico Impact has here in Call of Duty. You know, Parasite is the very defensive player, runs the anchor, the sweeper role. You have Miracles and Killa, who kind of actually, I'd say Miracles and Karma more so are your midfielders, and then you have Killa, who's kind of like the point guard / striker, who's always in your face, and Karma kind of pushes up a little bit aggressive too. So those are the players that have
really good analogies there, man.
Hey, that's why I'm here in the casting booth at the Call of Duty Championship.
Yeah, you're good at it.
I know the game left and right. I've been doing it for a while. Played Call of Duty quite a bit. But
that's what I heard.
But yeah, so Cargo, Search and Destroy. Looks like our players are queuing up here. One player, it is a dilemma for Phoenix, is still changing some classes, but looks like he's all set to go now. And there you have that beautiful shot. That's us in the booth at the very top with the lights. We'll give you a little wave. How about that? And there you have the venue. Amazing.
Yes, the venue's amazing. Again, it's pretty private here. Nice little intimate environment. You've got only press, some select few that have come in. This is to give these players the most focus at such a high competitive stage. That's what you need here. We will have some people coming in on Sunday for the championship, which will be exciting as this moves into quite the spectacle here. And if you're just tuning in, go ahead. Anything you want to hashtag, make sure you throw in COD Esports. We've got every single match being streamed here across 5 different streams. Thanks for tuning in. And now we're going to kick off game number 2 here. Search and Destroy on Cargo. Farico Impact takes game number 1. Let's see if they can take game number 2 from Phoenix.
And we're going to be on board in the eyes of Killa.
I like that.
Killa.
Because I'm a
Rico
killer.
impacts Killa. And let's see what he's rocking. He's got the MSMC right now.
Yeah, that's what
he's
we
got
call
a doubled up perk 1 greed, and perk 3 greed.
Smart, though, with a run and gun player, the extreme conditioning, dexterity, and I love lightweight flak jacket.
He's moving.
When you find yourself at a bomb site covering it or planning it, flak jacket can be huge because there's sometimes the trophy system's not down, so grenades will come in there as we are on with Killa. Just like we talked about aggressively pushing in, he is going to catch probably somebody off guard that's coming up here, is moving around, checking all of his corners, as now he's completely got behind enemy lines. Going to cost him here. That's a high risk, high reward move as Umbra is able to stop it, and now it is a 4v3 situation in favor of Phoenix.
And that's a very risky move there by Killa, but the bomb does go down. Miracles last alive now. We're on board with him. He is in a 1 versus 4 situation. Can he clutch this? Bomb is down for his team. This is going to be amazing, but no, Alesto spots him, takes him out, and it looks like Phoenix is going to take round number 1 on this cargo search and destroy.
Yeah, that was nice play by Phoenix, man. They were like, Frico, you got nothing on us right now, and especially search and destroy. This is a great time to take it away from them, and just huge plays by Phoenix. They're starting to wake up, get into this. They need it after how brutal that hardpoint game was. This is, again, we talk about it. You go from these run and gun game types, these fast-moving games like a hardpoint, and he was able to bang it out. That MMS, baby.
You just lit him up.
The grind is real, is what they say.
So let's hope, you know, Frico Impact going to have to make adjustments after they spot that MMS right there.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these players will have cold-blooded classes, and now we're going to be on board with Alesto for Phoenix as they are on the offensive side. And this should be noted now, Alesto going with perk 2 and perk 3 greed here. So he's got cold-blooded and toughness. Opting for cold-blooded here on cargo, not a bad decision considering he just picked off a player with the MMS.
Yeah, cold-blooded is really smart to put on Search and Destroy, period. I mean, you have to make some sacrifices if you're going to put that on.
Oh, Killa, look at him spotting that Alesto right there, creeping around the corner on his hands and knees. And now you see Umbra on your screen, and Umbra is going to be moving around here with the looks like he has the M8.
He's got the bomb, and he does have the bomb in hand, so we'll stay on board with Umbra as he just got just a nade there and actually able to avoid that because he does have flak jacket on. So nice pick selection here for him as now he's going to move around. Umbra, this is a really good spot, see if he can catch anybody off guard. Now I think he's really waiting for a Rico player to aggressively push him, and now he's got some help with Dilemma right next to him here for the Phoenix squad as they're waiting to make an A push into this bomb site, checking all their corners. That's the thing about cargo. You can hide behind any corner, and it's Miracles that takes him out from across the map as we switch over to Shibler here. Let's see what he's able to do. He's got bomb in hand, and he's not able to get it. Miracles outshoots him as well, and then Killa cleans up Dilemma. So Rico answers back after Phoenix wins round number 1. Rico wins round number 2, tying it up 1-1.
And Miracles just did.
He did the dirty.
Shibler dirty, so dirty with the jump shot, and Shibler just could not connect enough onto Miracles, and that's what Miracles brings. He seriously, when Miracles jumps in Black Ops 2, it looks like he's raising his knees into his chest.
Yeah.
And it's just like these amazing jump shots out of him. So
jump shots, baby.
Yep.
That's the truth
effective.
in Black Ops 2.
All right, here we go. So Impact now tying it up 1-1. We're on board with Karma, and Karma is going to be making moves over here towards the A-bomb zone. So a lot of players favor that side. Alesto picking off Parasite with a sniper, and Karma says, you know what, bro? I'm going to pull the sniper out too. I'm going to grab one of your guys. Let's see if it can happen.
Oh, man, the anticipation when Karma pulls that sniper rifle out to see if he's able to connect on it. We've got snipers out for both teams. They know where that bomb is. They do know that that bomb's down right there, and there's a potential chance that one of the Phoenix players is hard scoping. Karma knows that, so he didn't just grab and pull out and grab that bomb there. The bomb does get picked up by the Rico team there. That's going to see who's going to be in it. It's going to be in the hands of Killa that actually picked up that bomb for the Rico squad as we stay on board with Karma. In the picture-in-picture, you can see the Rico squad there hashing it out. Parasite, the captain, very vocal.
And let me tell you, you saw a brief little pause out of Karma right there. He saw the shot from the sniper, couldn't locate him exactly where he was on his minimap, so he pressed start right there and looked at the map overhead. And here you go, Phoenix picking up a kill right there. It was Alesto. Karma, 23 seconds left to go. He's got to put the bomb down. Shibler taking out his teammate, Miracles, and now he's getting sniped at. Can he pick up the kill? Yes, he can. On to Dilemma.
No, he did it.
It's a 1 versus 1 now.
Oh, he's going to just push it. He's just going for it. Not going to put the bomb down.
Put the bomb
this
down.
is an aggressive move. He's actually going to try to chase him, and he sees him. Smart play, doesn't get his shots off, and he gets it off. Karma takes him out. Nice kill. Takes out Phoenix. Smart play. What a ballsy move. He says, I'm not putting the bomb down. I'm going to go for that last kill. He hunts down the Phoenix player, and he does just that as Shibler gets taken out by Karma. Almost got turned on,
and you know what that was, Fwiz? That was great communication. I bet you his teammates communicated to him right there that player was pushing that orange ramp, so he went ahead and
Just
hunted
went for
him
it.
down and just went for it instead of going for the plant.
Nice play.
And it was a great play, very heads-up play by Karma. And here we
Aggressive,
go.
though,
Let's take a look at the
nonetheless.
scoreboard really quickly. Let's pop up the scoreboard. You see Karma 3-1, and he is doing a great job. And Frico Impact with the lead, 4-2 for Alesto there on the Phoenix side. And now he has the shotgun, Fwiz.
Just waiting. Look at this guy. And he's waiting for somebody to come in here. He's got the MMS on the Remington.
Was it a B sound?
I think it was a B sound. Yeah, I believe so.
Do that,
I'm not really sure what I just
It doesn't
did there.
matter. He's kind of like swarming around like a bee.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I was going with it. I appreciate that you picked that up. Now he's got to switch guns to the M8 because he did see someone down there. Tries to get some shots in, picks up hit markers, not able to get a kill as Dilemma takes out Killa. Parasite falls up on Shibler. Back and forth. They go! Picks it up with the shotty.
So
taking out Alesto with the Remington, so that thing did come in handy as he was able to snap that right before he got around the corner. So nice shot by Karma with the shotgun, making it a 3v2 situation in favor of Farico, as now he's going to move up here. Again, he does have the long-range rifle in the M8, so if he needs to pull that out, he can do that. He's got the shotty just in case anybody jumps up there. And again, they're on the defensive side of things. Dilemma's going to take out Miracles. The call-out is there. He knows he's around. He's got the shotgun waiting to pump it. Takes out Dilemma, trying to get the bomb down here. So Karma not messing around. 2v1 situation for the boys and Farico in favor of them, and not able to get that kill there. Umbra gets a headshot. Parasite versus Umbra in a 1v1 situation. Now, he did get the shot off because Umbra did have the hit markers on him. He was able to fully recover there, and that's it. Time limit reached, so not able to close it out there for Phoenix. 3-1 in favor of Farico.
Yeah, great job by Frico Impact right there. Here.
Yeah, that
Look at
MMS
Karma, dude. He is a master with the MMS. I will say that. If you face off against this squad, you got to roll cold-blooded. And most of the Phoenix players did have cold-blooded, but you know what?
Not him.
Not him.
Not him. I think you got to rock cold-blooded in Search and Destroy because that MMS is just too powerful, if not, and that is why we have nice, beautiful hard counters in this game. So cold-blooded is what you're going to have to run with. However, we're sticking on board with Karma. He does not have it. He's only going with lightweight. He's got dexterity and tactical mass in his perk 3 there. Let's see what
you got a choice here, Quiz. You said, I disagree with what you just said. You don't have to roll cold-blooded. Obviously, the best player in the game is not using it right now. So you don't have to. You just have to stay moving if you don't use it, right? Like, that's just common sense. You know, if you have cold-blooded, you can stay still. But if you don't,
I digress. I think it's still smart to rock cold-blooded.
It's still smart. Oh, I will absolutely agree with that. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Karma,
dirty.
just
dirty.
Just nastiness.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, Karma is 6-2, and you've got Miracles behind at 4-3, Killa 2-3, and Parasite 1-3. However, the Phoenix squad's actually holding their own weight. It's Shibler that's going to have to step it up for his team if they're going to want to bounce back in. This Umbra is going to get a kill. It is now a 2v2 situation here. Karma not able to, does pick that kill up. That was incredibly close as he missed his first shots there, was able to connect and take out Umbra.
That's the thing about Karma's gun skill, was like when he puts some shots into a player and misses a couple rounds, right? He reconnects with that shot. You saw him scope out and scope back in so fast. Like, it's so hard to take Karma down because he corrects himself all the time, and there you go. Karma going so huge right now, taking out Shibler, and Farico Impact going to take a 4-1 lead now. Fwiz doing an amazing job.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job. You got to give it up to them. And then Shibler just kind of poked his head out there. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Karma was able to clean him up. Nice shooting by him. And now Phoenix, with them they're down 3 rounds here. They can still definitely bounce back into this, but they've got to stop Karma, man. I mean, Karma's on a tear. He's 8-2. I mean, let's just call it like it is. They need to take out Karma.
With the Remington, occasionally.
Yeah.
So
he's got a couple kills with it.
Yep. And so the way he plays this is he uses the MMS. You see this? He's just kind of hovering around this A-bomb zone. If anybody makes a move without cold-blooded to the A-bomb zone, he's going to be able to see it. And that's why it's so important sometimes to use cold-blooded. But let's see. He's still just kind of hovering around here. And there, bomb goes down. So Phoenix did have cold-blooded on
and it
here.
helped him because actually they were a little bit too dependent on cold-blooded.
And I love that. I love what Phoenix just did. That they knew that Karma is going to be scoping that with the MMS. They took a cold-blooded player, rushed the bomb, got it down, and now they look solid here, trying to get the bomb to go off. 2 players left alive for Farico Impact, and now you see Alesto on your screen defending that bomb. And Alesto's actually going to move around here, and he gets taken out by Parasite, so now it's a 2v2, Fwiz.
Yeah, and let's jump on to Shibler as he's the last man standing for the Phoenix squad, able to clean up that bomb.
Oh, that's going to be the round.
Able to get the defuse, and that's a round. Even though he gets taken out, Karma's actually got 5 kills. We'll have to keep an eye on him. However, Phoenix lives to see another day as now they make it 4-2 here in the series, so they're starting to crawl back in. Remember, guys, it's the first to 6 here to win Search and Destroy.
Yep, so Impact with that 4-2 lead now, but Phoenix picking up that round win is so crucial, and this is a big kill right here by Shibler. Time dwindling down. He picks up that kill. Not enough time left for a defuse right after that kill for Farico Impact, and Shibler doing a great job picking up that round win for Phoenix, and now we're back on board with Farico. Let's actually jump on board with a different player. Let's check out Killa. Killa is now on your screen. Killa making a move towards the B bomb zone. See, this is Farico Impact here for you. They don't let the other team adapt to what they're doing. Once the team starts getting a knack for what they're up to, they switch it on you, and they're going towards the B bomb zone. So a very nice job by them.
You said it best, though. Yeah, they're trying to throw him off here, so they're going for a B push. It is a 4v3 early on, as Karma was able to get a kill. We're in the eyes of Killa here, as now they're making a push around backside here. They're moving around, taking their time here, getting into B. However, you got 3 Farico players starting to engage. The call out has been made that they are moving into B, and it looks like Killa's actually going to try to just get the bomb down here, because he does have some good coverage from the rest of the Farico squad who's got his back, and bomb is going to go down there, and now it's up to Phoenix to do something about it.
Yeah, and Farico's so confident right now. Parasite picking up a double kill with the sniper. Let's actually switch on board to Parasite.
We saw all that, baby. That was great. 2 nice kills by Parasite for you. Go ahead and watch that one down for the viewers, as now it's a 3v1 situation. Bomb down. It's looking very dismal for the Phoenix squad. He sees one more, not able to connect as Umbra moves in. And there you have it. Miracles cleans it up. So now it's 5-2. The Farico squad only 1 round away from 2-0ing the Phoenix boys. And as you can see here, that's a great spot where Miracles was. He wasn't able to get the kill, but he came down since he knew he was going to get pushed. Takes him out there, and Farico takes the lead 5-2 here on Search and Destroy.
Oh, great plays right there again by Farico Impact. Parasite picking up the nasty snipes, almost connected with his third there, just couldn't make it happen, but called it out for his teammates. And now you see Karma. Let's go to Karma on your screen. Karma has a Hellstorm missile, and let's see if he decides to use it to end the round right here. And it looks like he might try and save it, you know. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to do. Bomb is down now. Farico picking up the kill right there. That's an EMP, but that was a Lesto going down for Phoenix. And Karma set up nicely over here towards the blue side of the map, picking up another kill right there. Farico now only needing 2 more players to go down. Karma taking some shots. And let's see if his teammates can help him out there. That was Miracles. It's all going to be up to Dilemma. And Dilemma is going to be last man. Here comes the Hellstorm from Karma. And there it does connect. Karma going huge for Farico Impact. And there's the final kill. Handshakes all around by both teams. Great sportsmanship here. There's your final kill cam. It's going to be Karma taking out Dilemma for the win.
I will say about that sportsmanship, too, we've got some classy gentlemen here. They understand what it takes to play at a professional level. They are showcasing that now. There's none of that garbage trash talk going back and forth, so I got to give a lot of love to those guys.
Yeah, and you know what? There might be some stuff out there about the trash talk every now and then, but you know what? There are so many more hugs and handshakes than there is trash talking here at the Call of Duty Championships. A lot of these players are extremely class act sportsmen, and you know what?
If not, they are now here, I'll tell you that. They've been transformed since they landed here in Hollywood.
If they weren't, but a lot of them have been.
A very healthy
years.
player meeting the other day. It was really great. So we made some serious progress in the community.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hey, I mean, Farico, they looked great there. Again, guys, best of 3, so they were able to 2-0 Phoenix squad there. Farico yet to drop a map here in their pool play, so they're now effectively 4-0 in pool play here in both matches that they played. We're going to hang out a little bit here, and I'm sure we'll have another match. Again, we've got 5 streams going on here at all times, so we will be kicking it up here to another stream shortly. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. We got lots of matches today, baby. Lots of matches.
All right, dude.
All right. Well, we've got Justine on the floor. So, Justine, what are you doing down there? Who are you talking to? Give me some intel. What's going on?
All right. So we have a little bit of an upset here. I mean, you know, I know you're upset, but what do you think you could have done differently?
I think if we would have played the game a little bit slower and won more of our gunfights, we definitely would have won.
So if you had to do this again, what would you do differently?
Probably would have pre-aimed more corners on the hard point, and probably took out Parasite before he spawn trapped the hell out of us. So.
So, I mean, do you have any other more strategy going into this, or this is pretty much, is there anything new?
Nothing really new. I think I'm going to go talk with my team and strategize for our next match.
Do a little, you know, 1, 2, 3 team here?
Yeah, you know, a little kumbaya action.
Well, I mean, Frico did say that, you know, they're the team to beat.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Right there you are. Well, thank you so much, and I wish you luck in the rest of the tournament, and we'll head back up to Fwiz and Hastro.
All right, Justine, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's tough. There's not many things you could say when you lose like that. I mean, they took it, again, the professionalism's at a high level here. I think, you know, Phoenix just got to play 2 matches there, right? You know, there's a lot of things that they did right, and there's a lot of things that they did wrong. And again, they have to do some course corrections here. They're not out of it yet, and get ready for it.
Well, look, hey, if they win their next matchup,
they're going to the bracket.
They're going to move on. They're going to be facing off against Immunity.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to face off against Immunity from Australia. If they win that matchup, they will potentially move on.
And I'll tell you this. They played better against Frico Impact than Immunity played against Frico Impact, which leads me to believe that Phoenix is going to beat Immunity when we see these teams match up.
I think that's going to be a great matchup.
Yeah.
But you know what, right now, Fwiz, we're going to take a break here on the Alpha stream.
Yeah.
We're going to actually bring in the D stream over to the Alpha
Delta,
stream.
baby.
So you're going to be watching the Delta stream here from the Call of Duty Championships, live from Hollywood, California. $1 million on the line.
Hashtag COD Esports.
Head glitch, and it does choose to engage. Maybe you should have waited for the next 2 players to come around and put out a contestant. As you can see, it's all going to kick off now for this next hard point. Rambo throwing out a grenade then with the smoke, trying to get past, and he has done. Now using the MP7 to spray through, trying to get this anchor, and there you go, B23R. Someone's actually gone the other side of the wall. He's in a good position. Have they forgotten about him? No, they have not, as he gets turned, and Pogo shuts him down. Envy, that's just twice in a row. They haven't really been able to secure this hard point very well. As TVA going to probably get back into the lead now. Indeed, Pogo still on that anchor position. As great shot from him, taking down Proofy and Stainville in quick decisions with the headshots. Now Pogo on the board. Can he get any other kills? It looks like he's just having to back off. He's playing it quite defensive. There are in fact 3 players coming down this road, and he is backing off. He doesn't want to engage. He knows there's one in there as well. And he's holding the anchor so well for his team. So many points for this TVA lineup. Finally goes down. Proofy, and they have now taken it. They have, in fact, taken it several. And we actually have a look now. We can actually see TVA. They seem to have given up 10 seconds left. They're going to give them the scrap points and move on to the next one. As you can see, JCap's the only one there. There are players all around him. He hasn't been taken. Can he do the turn on? No, doesn't get the turn on. Ray in this area. He's going to pick up the last one. Let's get with someone in that area. TVA, Pogo, once again heading to the anchor position. Let's have a look on board once again. You can see it all kicking off there in the lower right-hand side of the screen. Ray is about to engage there with a B23R. Not working as effectively as he hoped. Doesn't get in there. We're going on board with the Savior. Oh, brilliant play from Savior, but he gets taken down by Stainsteel. Kroster still in there with the Scorpion. Anyone who comes in there is going to have to deal with him. There are, in fact, 3 players right by him. He chooses to engage, picks up one, gets shot in the back. I believe that was probably Rambo Ray actually picking up 2 himself. MP7. He's actually going to duck back. There are players all around this area, and he's still trying to pick it up, but Savior takes him down. And I will say, TVA at the moment, quite impressive, holding this Envy lineup off. This is not the same game Envy had to play first of all. Now, Savior once more, trying to pick up these kills. Doesn't look like he's in this hard point. And they are going to get some more points. They're putting themselves in a good lead now. It will be about 50-odd points by the time they score back to the next hard point. They also, if you do look, got more Pogo. That is the anchor position here. Now, if you haven't heard of anchor position before, if you are new to Call of Duty, holding this will mean they have a better spawn. They can flood the hard points with more players quicker. And that just simply, when it comes down to it, is pure mathematics. So it does look like they are jumping in. They are trying to get this underway now. And it looks like Pogo actually adding his fire to bang through the wall. However, I will point out, Envy are completely ignoring the fact that he was on the anchor position and just got the good spawn as well. TVA spawning the other side of the map. So Envy have broken this open, and that means they're going to be able to, you know what, they take all of these points, they're actually going to go into the lead. However, they have to take all of these points, and you will see, will TVA push this hard? I mean, there are 2 coming through now, but if they don't take it, that means they're going to just set up on the next one and make the choke points they were trying to come through a second ago. They're going to hold them against Envy coming out from that garage spawn. Stainville, he was in the hard point. He's still got 3 kills. He's actually get taken down. He was stunned heavily. Ray currently just racking up the points for his team. Let's have a quick look at the scoreboard. 19 for 6 for Ray. 9 captures, 6 defense, serious objective work. JCap, 21-22. Nothing really to shout home about. I will look at the other side. Blur putting down 27 kills, almost hitting that 30 bomb, but also died quite a lot. As both these teams are going tooth and nail as Envy take the lead. And it does seem like it is going to come right down to the wire. 210 to 204. And Stainville still in the hub point. Rambo Ray on board with him as he tries to just hold this off for teammate. He actually missed a player there as well. Stainville still in there. Can he pick this up? He needs to get some kills here to hold this off for his team. Picks up one. Doesn't get the second one as TVA answer back in kind. But it does actually seem like Proofy is now trying to hold it down. He didn't miss the player as well. This is coming such down to the wire. You'd expect these two teams to be battling tooth and nail. They don't want to miss a single kill as it is under contestation. There we go. JCat picking that up as we're on board with him. MAA1, they know they need to hold this now. Let's have a quick look. Who's got the good spawn? It is in fact Envy. They have the better spawn here. 15 seconds left on that hard point. You're going to see them all rotate back. They know this next one is important. They can win it here. Basically, the next team on this hard point, it's all going to come down to it. And JCap and Envy have the advantage. Let's have a quick look. Let's go on board with someone who isn't the anchor position right now as Rambo is with him as well. Proofy's in the hard point as we just flicked onto him, and it doesn't look like JCat trying to pick up his anchor position. So crucial now. If it doesn't get broken, it is a win to Envy. There we go. Stable actually picking up one. He's actually moved off the anchor position to come back, make sure they don't get any sort of toehold in this. Can he pick up another one? Yes, he can. JCat with the lightning strikes. Can he pick up the third? No, shut down, but he does have them lightning strikes to put this out. And here they come. It's too little, too late anyway, as Envy take this first map here in this best of 3. TVA now down 1-0. I think exactly for the century going down. Well, great play from JCap. Let's have a quick look at him. As we're going to look at him, but now the game is ended. We're going to see how this goes on to next time. But you know what? Envy, they looked a little shaky to begin with. TVA were actually controlling the map better than them and getting the hard points first. But fortunately, the Raw...
Oh, man, what a matchup right there.
Matchup, brother.
That was a comeback right there by Envy. They hit a great comeback. We cut into the stream. TVA was looking really strong. Envy managed to grab that garage spawn and racked up enough time and then flip the spawn again on that first hard point in the middle of the map. Envy taking round number 1 versus TVA.
Yeah, Envy looked great, but now you know what? It's time to get back to our matches that we have here on the Alpha stream. We actually have Pain Gaming versus Immunity. So we got the Spanish lads versus, I believe, is that the Australian team, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, so that's this truly is the World Championship.
Right, it is.
Yeah, that's what they're calling it, I guess.
There are teams from all over the world here in Hollywood, California. 6 continents represented. And, you know, our spokespeople from Activision said if we could have found a team in Antarctica, we would have flown them here too. But,
they'll find one soon enough,
and
man.
you know what the response to that I had was, you know, there are probably some scientists on Antarctica playing some Black Ops too.
They're doing work with penguins, and in the evening they're playing Call of Duty, but we're kicking this in. We've got Immunity. Let's start off with Fergs, man.
Definitely.
Ferg.
Fergs for Pain Gaming. You see
Immunity.
Or sorry, for Immunity.
We make mistakes. It happens.
Yeah,
we don't have teleprompters, guys. This is all natural.
But Fergs for Immunity is coming out of that. They had that big loss, you know, against Frico Impact early on. So let's see what they can actually do here versus another outside foreign team from North America. It's going to be Pain Gaming from Spain. We're on board with Fergs here, and he's rushing down Blue Street right off the bat. There is a player from Pain there in the middle of that. He spots him with the PDW, but he gets taken down, Fwiz, and now he's going to have that Blue Street spawn again. Let's see if he decides to push through Blue or if he goes straight for the middle of the map, right through the graveyard. Looks like he might try for the hop-up again.
Well, let's see here. As they were not able to get it, Pain Gaming was actually going to be the first one to the hard point. So we will switch over there to Jazo, I'm sorry, as he gets taken out. Commentator Curse, because he was working on a little bit of a streak here, will stay on board with the Pain guys. They were able to make first move on that hard point. However, it's been back and forth since, as only 19 points were racked up on the board, and now they get it again. Yeah, and Jazo now trying to maintain the back spawn here. You have about 16 seconds left to go. So this is a smart play by Pain Gaming, okay? They have the lead here. Yeah. And they're going to give up these points on the middle hard point because it's coming downhill now. Fwiz and Jazo is going to be locked in towards the middle of the map, hard scoping that, making sure nobody comes through that choke point. But he turns around, takes out Buzzin, coming through the cop car side. Now he's got 2 players challenging from middle, picks off one. That was Fergs, but then gets taken out by Naked. As we stay on with Jazo here for the Pain squad, as he's going to try to make some moves in here to grab that hard point. They've got it held down, so he's just trying to make sure that they get up in the setup. They don't have that anchor position locked down yet, so they need to move over there, and it looks like one of the Pain players is going to do that now as That's going to be the battle right up there. He gets taken out. So actually, it's going to be Pain that, I'm sorry, Immunity that has that setup over there. They've got to be careful. That's why Jayzo's watching it back here to make sure they don't push in. If he can get this kill, he'll be able to hold down this anchor position back here. Goes around and gets taken out. Nice little back and forth. We go with Immunity. So this is an interesting setup. However, you've got the Pain guys that have 56 points on the clock here.
Yeah, now Naked is inside that hard point. He's the one who grabbed that anchor for Immunity. Let's go over and switch on board with Naked. It's actually kind of some garbage time right now, and Naked is putting some shots there into the player, and this is actually an example of a bad rotation. Naked pushed that hard point too late, and look at Pain. They flip the spawn, and the hard point rotates. So I wanted you all to see Naked making a bad play right there. He almost, he made a great play to get the hard point locked down, but he just waited too long. And now he's making moves through the graveyard. So Fwiz, he's going to have to try and pick off the Pain Gaming anchor, who's locked in back behind the garage. You see, I believe that is Tahor, who's back there. Let's switch on board with Tahor, who's anchoring for Pain Gaming.
He is, and he's got some kills. He's actually getting close to his RC car that he has for his choice score streak, so he is going to pick that up with the kill that he just got here, holding down that anchor position. 25 seconds left on the clock. They've got a lot of points coming through here as Tahor just ripping it up. Actually got a wall bang there. Nice shot by him, and these guys are just racking up the points. 105 to 17. Pain really giving it to the Immunity squad.
Right, and these score streaks are so valuable. Fwiz, Tahor goes down. I was just about to commentate about how that is going to be crucial for his team, but he peeked his head out.
Yeah.
He needed to try and stay alive.
Oh,
right
here we go. Oh. RC car is out, and you are a terrible driver, Tahor. Yes.
Oh. No,
Tahor, no.
Oh, get it through.
That thing's going to blow up before it gets anywhere.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, we just found our first play of the top 5 fails compilation we'll be putting together after the broadcast. So as we stick on here with Jayzo, he gets taken out, but we'll stay with him as he's going to, he actually let that lightning strike rip there.
Here it goes.
He didn't just ping it.
And it picks up one,
yeah,
picks
nice.
up two.
Yeah, so he made a count here as Jayzo's doing some work here. They are moving in. They've got the hard point under control. So Pain here just letting Immunity have it as they have a 100+ point lead. Very commanding lead. You got to give it to him.
Yeah, well, now we're on board with Jayzo still. Jayzo inside the hard point here in the garage. Up by 120 points now. Huge lead by Pain Gaming. These Spanish players are solid, and they didn't have the best performance in their first matchup, but nonetheless, they're coming back very strong versus Immunity. And you know what? Looks like Jayzo's going to go ahead and set up for this next hardpoint. Puts down the trophy system, tries to turn on the player, but no, does not get that down.
Yeah, that was not. He was not able to make that happen.
Tahor now.
Tahor, man. Yeah, he's got a. I believe that was a lightning streak he just like loose. It was, and now he's got his Hellstorm as well, and an RC car. Let's see what he's able to do with these. As
yeah, he goes down.
Taken out there, yeah. And it looks like it was actually, I believe, buzzing for the Immunity team that's able to get some kills. He's actually got 4 kills in a row here. So he's
yeah, it's buzzing all right.
Yeah, it is buzzing all right.
So Tahor now calling in a Hellstorm. That might affect what's going on here. Buzzin now moving around, and Buzzin's going to be back in the anchor position, and he's going to be trying to lock this down for the next hard point. So very smart play right here. This is exactly what Immunity needs to do. Grenades coming in from Pain Gaming. It's up to Buzzin to lock this down for his team. Huge kill right there. Picking up the kill onto Tahor, and Pain Gaming is going to surely be making moves for him, tossing the grenade into the hardpoint zone. Let's see what he can do now. Buzzin getting taken out right there. That was not the best of plays. You see him spawning across the map. His teammates are going to have to try and lock this down as best they can.
As we're going to switch over Soteros, who we're on now, as he gets taken out. So let's see what Sotero's able to do. They've got a 187 to 42 point lead. Immunity does have the hard point as they're racking up some points now. They desperately need to hold down a couple of hard points if they even want to remotely get back in this game, as it's been all Pain Gaming this entire time here. They've just been destroying this Australian team.
Yeah, now we're on board with Ferns. Now we're going back to Tahor. Tahor with 2 kills here, and he's actually making some nice plays. Very good job. I think Tahor is doing a solid job all around this whole game. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, actually, as he's doing work here in the middle of the map. He's trying to transition, but there's your scoreboard. 21, oh my goodness, 21 and 10 for Jayzo. Staying alive, doing a great job. 20 and 11 for Tahor, 23 and 13 for Sotero. And the Pain Gaming guys are just having a solid game all around. So we'll just stay on board here with Tahor now as he gets cleaned up, going for that anchor position. And it is going to be all she wrote very soon if Immunity doesn't bust this up.
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement there. I mean, Immunity just really struggling with this team. You know, they've just been playing, Pain has just been playing so fast and they're just winning their gun battles back and forth. Immunity really struggling here. They've had some tough matches, as this is their second match, I believe, of the series here. They were able to play Farico Impact. That's like what we kicked the broadcast off with. They struggled against Farico, as many teams have already. So this has led them here to Pain Gaming, and Pain Gaming certainly has the upper hand on them, and now they're only points away from closing out this hard point.
And here's Taflor just trying to make sure nobody challenges from the front side. He's got a teammate in front of blue right now. Renzi, however, is about to come challenge him here in this hard point, but Jazo going huge with the three-piece.
Jazo.
And there you see Jazo cleaning it up. That's going to be your final kill cam as Pain Gaming takes it 250-60 for the Spanish team all the way over from Spain. Here's Jazo. 1, 2, and make it 3.
He made it look easy.
That was a nice shot right there by Jazo. 27-11.
Wow, Hastro. 27-11, and what was that? Was that 8 defends, 3 caps there? So nice job by him. This is a huge matchup for these guys. So game number 1 is going to go to Pain easily over Immunity, as now we are going to go into a search and destroy game here, which is going to be on Cargo.
Yep. So again, these are the matchups in the round number 2 of group play. So these matchups are going to have search and destroy on Cargo and CTF on Raid if a third map is needed. So let's talk about this search and destroy. Pain Gaming looked like they were going to make a comeback earlier against Phoenix on Meltdown.
Yeah.
Pain Gaming was trying to mount that comeback. They just couldn't make it happen, but it was just really, really interesting to see how those score streaks were getting used. Pain got a couple. And I feel like they're a pretty strong search and destroy team, albeit they went down 5-0 early against Phoenix.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Pain Gaming's on a roll here. Immunity, I mean, look, they're a very accomplished team, obviously, in Australia. However, they're really struggling against this Pain Gaming squad here. And again, this is an international matchup. We've got Spain versus Australia squaring off here. 2 countries being represented, and it's Immunity that's struggling to get anything going here.
Yeah, so, it's interesting, man. I mean, I can't tell you who's going to be the better S&D team here, but certainly Pain Gaming looks like they know what they're doing. Absolutely. So these guys are just getting queued up here in the lobby, getting the match ready to go, and you see them. Both teams still looking pretty confident. Talking about a little bit.
Everybody's.
Looks like Immunity is a little quiet though.
Very quiet. And that's also what happens from a morale standpoint. When you start losing, you stop talking, and when you stop talking, it's almost a guaranteed loss. And especially on search and destroy, they're going to need all the help they can to call out every single guy.
Absolutely. So let's see. There's your camera, bringing in the jib arm there for a good over-the-top view. And let's take a look here at group play schedule.
We've been referencing this a lot.
Yeah, so Farico Impact 2-0, or 2-0ing Immunity early on in this group. This is group number 1. And you see they are in a nice position to win this group, and now Unite there in their group. They actually get 2-0'd by Quantic.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
So there's the big update. First big upset, Quantic
that's
over
huge.
Unite.
Quantic came in here ready to roll, man, and they take out Unite 2-0. That's big news here. As you see, VVV Gaming has got their 2 wins. They're locked up. Enigma and Raven trying to get something going for them, and then you've got the rest of these guys. You got Killerfish and Envious that both have wins in group number 4. So.
Right. Now Killerfish is the German squad.
Right.
Now we know Envious is up 1-0 over TVA in that group. Here's group number 3. You see VVV Gaming is now going to be in the lead in that pool. So they are 2-0. They took a big win versus Raven, the Korean side, 2-0, and then took out another North American squad there. And there you see Envious in their pool. You see TVA and Killerfish. Killerfish beat TVA.
Yeah.
So TVA is not a slouch team at all.
Not at all, man. That was a big game for them.
Killerfish is the German squad. So they're looking pretty strong, taking that 2-1
Optic Gaming
lead.
is in it. They were able to go up they won their first 2 games, so they look really good. You've got Farico All-Stars. They're able to pick up their win. That's the European Farico squad. Rage obviously struggling there as they lose both of their games. And here's a breakdown as Optic Gaming was able to beat both Rage and Mindfreak. They haven't dropped a map. All-Stars take out Rage. And then you're going to have Mindfreak versus All-Stars. And I'll tell you what, that Optic Gaming versus Farico All-Stars game is going to be huge.
That's a huge matchup.
Huge match.
There's potentially, it looks like both of those teams are going to advance out of the pool right now. But you know,
it's early to tell, but
it's hard to tell who's going to get the number 1 seed.
Right.
You're fighting for that 1 seed coming out of the pool. It's huge.
Yeah,
huge,
you got to keep playing, man. You don't just give up. You know, you got to play for your seed, man.
Yeah,
that higher seed will help out in a big way too as the championship bracket starts getting put together.
Yeah.
So here we go. We are about to kick off game number 2 here. We've got Immunity versus Pain Gaming. Pain Gaming able to take game number 1 on Hardpoint Slums with ease, and now they're going to try to replicate that here on game number 2, Search and Destroy Cargo. Hastro, who are we watching?
We're on board with Sotero at the moment.
All right.
And Sotero is going to be on the offensive side. He's got the bomb for his squad, and he's going to be pushing right through the freaking middle of the map. I love this play, actually, Fwiz. I love it when players take risks. And you see Gosu Legend for Pain Gaming picking up the snipe right there onto Naked. And, little team-on-team action right there.
Those are little friendly fire love taps is what I like to call them back at home in Ohio.
He's ready to go right there, but no, Sotero is trying to put the bomb down. Buzzing getting the big kill onto him. We're going to switch on board with Renzi from Immunity. Renzi trying to defend this bomb. Picking up the kill right there on to Gosu Legend. One player is near him as well, and can he get the kill? Renzi, no, he got hit markers though, Fwiz.
Nice shot there by Renzi, takes out Jazo. Nice shooting by him, and the Immunity team coming out here pretty strong as they're going to try to go ahead and get this defuse in a 2v1 situation. They're just going to go ahead right for it. He's got only a couple seconds left to get the defuse. Gets taken out there by Tahor. 1v1, only buzzing up for Immunity. Tahor up for Pain Gaming, and they are going to be able to move in there. Plenty of time on the clock to get the defuse, so this one's going to go to Immunity. Good job for those guys.
Buzzing shut down Tahor right there at the end with the Cat 40, and there you have it. Buzzing getting the defuse off with about 5 seconds left in the round. You
Buzzing
see
and
Immunity on your screen. There's some life out of Immunity. They look like they're back into it. Fwiz, focus now. You see some 5s going around, and Buzzing here on your final kill cam, taking out the Tahor. And there you go. We're going to be headed into round number 2. Immunity up 1-0 over Pain Gaming.
Shot his legs up like 50 Cent right there.
Yep.
I don't know if you have anything to say about that. I don't think you do.
Nope, not really.
Okay, well then we'll just go on board with Tahor, who's got the DSR dual ban, and I believe the MSMC, at least if he doesn't switch any classes, that's what he's going to roll with, and it looks like he's going to try to pick up some early snipes here with that dual ban. Let's see if he's able to catch anybody actually, and it's going to be Immunity that catches him off. So nice shot by Fergs, making it a 3v2 situation as we are now on 4v3 situation, but quickly that's already changed. It's actually a 3v2 now as we are on board with Fergs. A lot of deaths and kills being exchanged early on in this game, and you've got 3 up for the Immunity squad as they are doing a lot better job on this search and destroy than they were able to do on Hardpoint Slums against Pain Gaming here. So let's see if Immunity's able to do someone, catches someone right in front of him, not able to get the kill, chases after him, almost gets turned on by Jazo, but Ferg's able to close that one out, and Immunity takes a 2-0 lead.
Oh, Naked picking up the cleanup there on Gosu Legend, and there you see Immunity again, little life in them now. And here's Naked on your final kill cam. Picking up the nice headshot
that headshot noise, man. Just I don't know what it is. I obviously didn't do the voiceover for that noise, but it's just like when you get that kill, man, you guys know at home.
I think you got it down.
I think they got it down, man, yeah. I don't think you do. You're going to have to keep working on that. We'll try on Sunday as we're on board here with Sotero. It's still work in progress for you, Hastro, so let's see what Sotero is able to do as he is going to just chuck a nade up there, trying to get somebody, not able to catch anybody as that thing gets detonated, and he's going to hang out here watching over the A bomb site as it looks like Pain is favoring that side. Pain a little thrown off here as they had such a dominating hardpoint game. Immunity actually was able to steal the first 2 rounds from them. So a little bit of life in the Australian gentleman.
And Jazo just took a nice little dolphin dive across the street right there. And now you see Sotero picking up a kill in the feed. Jazo now making a move towards the bomb zone. Jazo now on your screen. He's going to dump and drop. He's just a little bouncy.
The dump, drop, and plant, man.
He's got some energy, Jazo.
Yeah, he does.
All right, let's see what we got here. He's going to go ahead and lay down. I like this. But in from the back, that is going to be Renzi picking up the kill on him. Gosu Legend now picking up a kill. We're on board with Renzi from Immunity. Picking up a
nice
huge kill right there on the Gosu Legend. It is going to be up to 1 man, and that's going to be the 4 from Pain Gaming, your Spanish team.
Renzi's on it. Renzi's on the defuse.
No, he's not.
No, he pulled off of it. So now he's going to get it, but Renzi tried to go in there and then actually was able to take it out. And Immunity now taking a 3-0 lead, Hastro. Nice play from these guys as they were able to get 2 defuses taking him away those bomb plants from Pain.
You know, do you think we're going to see our first Game 3 here on the Alpha stream?
I sure hope so, man. I need a Game 3 in my life. I want to cast to capture the flag. Yeah.
Some CTF on raid would be very nice indeed. And there you see it, Renzi taken out to Hor for that final kill and immunity. Your Australian team up 3-0 now. They are down 1-0 in the series. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Call of Duty Championships live from Hollywood, California. We have 32 teams from 6 continents playing for $1 million. And it is going to be a show for sure. 3 straight days of Call of Duty esports.
That's like
gotta be
3
excited.
straight days of Call of Duty esports. Like, yee yee. That's all I got to say about that. As we're on board with Nakeys, he's getting some shots there back and forth. He's actually naked, Nakeys, however you want to call him. But either way, he's doing some business here as it's now a 3v3 situation. Renzi down for immunity. On the other side, Sotero gets taken out for Pain Gaming here. And let's see what they're able to do. They're all bunkered up here. You've got Naked, who does have bomb in hand. He's got a little bit of friendship support around him, as it looks like they're going to make a push. Well, they kind of double back because they originally were going for the B bomb side. It looks like now Naked is going to wrap all the way back, maybe go for an A plant. He does have his friend right on his 6, so this is nice teamwork, good communication. It is a 2v3 situation now as Buzzin was taken out, so it is only Fergs and Naked up here. They're the Lone Rangers.
Yeah, and you see a huge rotation coming out of the Australian squad. Both those players that are alive here, they're rotating all the way back around towards the A-bomb zone. There's only about 1 player there to challenge. Now make that 2 from Pain Gaming. There's another player right around the corner here. He's up top on orange. That's Gosu Legend picking up the big kill and picking up the 2-piece there onto Fergs. That was a huge rotation by both teams. Pain Gaming picked up on it right in time. And here you see Gosu Legend with the nice shot onto the bomb carrier, and then jumping off the top rope to pick up that second 2-piece.
It's just great. Pain Gaming finally got on the board after Immunity was doing all the business there. So Pain Gaming, they got around on the board, but Immunity, man, looking like a strong search and destroy team, no doubt about that.
Yeah, and there you see Pain Gaming first and then Immunity on your screen, and we're on board with Sotero from Pain Gaming. Sotero with the AN-94 making moves over towards the A-bomb zone now. And he's going to go ahead and throw out a tactical nade there. See if he can get any hit markers. And the big nade came in, but the nade didn't do much damage. Gosu Legend going down, and Tahor answering right back with the kill onto Renzi. So Sotero now still lurking around the spawn near blue side. We're on board with Jazo now. Jazo trying to push up a little bit around this bomb zone. And now this is some slow play by Pain Gaming, Fwiz. What do you think about it?
I actually like it. You know, the change of pace, again, sometimes you find yourself on too much of a rhythm as far as how you're playing, and then you kind of are able to anticipate a player's movement. This is nice that they're switching up. Jazo is in a full-blown army crawl. That's how slow they're moving.
Yeah, and Jazo now creeping up to the A-bomb zone. Oh, but he gets spotted there. And it was a good thought, but Naked not sleeping on that bomb zone. 30 seconds left to go. We're going to go on board with Tahor here. He's got a 3-kill spree, so it's important for him to stay alive. If he picks up another kill, he'd be very close to that RC car.
I know, and I just want to see him get an RC car because of how bad his RC car was on slums.
Oh,
you didn't get it!
Taken out by Buzzin. Naked and Buzzin both picking up kills right there for Immunity, your Australian team, and they go up 4-1, Quiz.
This Immunity squad, I love how they're playing Search and Destroy. That hardpoint game got to them, but they did not let that get to them ultimately, as they were able to play high level of Search and Destroy here, so only 2 rounds away from moving into a game number 3. You got to wonder, is Immunity going to keep this pressure up, or are we going to see Pain Gaming start to step back into this?
I think Immunity has new life here, Fwiz. I would love to get to see a game number 3 between these two teams. International matchup here. Australia versus Spain. The Spanish side came out very, very strong in that hard point. Looks so strong, but they're struggling versus Immunity here in Search and Destroy.
All right, let's see, as we are now on board with Naked here. He's going to get taken out, switching over to, I believe, we should watch maybe Ferg, see what Ferg is able to do as we are on board with him. He's got the MMS here hanging back as now we go into see if he's able to. I mean, now he's got some help, man. The squad is looking pretty good because you got Sotero and only Tahor up for the Pain squad. However, Fergs, Buzzin, and Renzi all up for Immunity in a 3v2 situation. Immunity obviously up 4-1 in the series, and we've got Bomb down for Immunity squad. A nice little trophy system to sit on top of that, and now they're pretty well set up. This is going to be rather difficult for Sotero and Tahor to try to move in here for the Spanish team.
I like what they're doing here. So we're on board with Sotero. Sotero picking up a kill. There are players left around right next to him right now. So we're still on board with him. He's in 1v2, Buzzin and Renzi. It would be a 1v3 clutch if he can make this happen. Spots a play right there, takes some errant shots. Looking around for that second. Oh, he connects but doesn't get the kill as Renzi takes him out. And Immunity taking a 5-1 lead. Fwiz, they're hyped now. And here you go. We're about to check out your final kill cam. Oh, look at that quad screen there for you.
Ooh,
and
that was a toe-to-toe right there.
Total disregard for the stream by that guy, but I don't think he knew it was on camera.
I don't even know what that was there, but that was great.
It was a quad split somewhere around here.
Quad!
Yeah, and here we go.
On board with Tahor here, as he's just going to get a nice little jump start. Not going to be the bomb carrier for his team, as he's just going to try to get out there very quickly. He does have a flak jacket on. He's not rolling with lightweight. Let's see what he can do here. He is in good position now. They're probably not going to expect him with how much he moves in, but they do actually, as Naked takes him out.
Well, notice how that grenade came flying over him, Fwiz. Came flying over, perfect timing out of Pain Gaming.
Yes.
That pre-nade from his teammate to see if anybody was going to be up top orange. That player was just around the corner, didn't get any hit markers on him, and that's what left him out to dry as he got taken out. So Tahor goes down. Pain Gaming now 3 versus 4 versus Immunity. We're on board with Renzi for Team Immunity. They can close out Pain Gaming here with a win, and they can tie the series up 1-1, which would force a game number 3 deciding map CTF.
This would be the first game number 3 that we saw on the Alpha stream if it gets to it, and they're only 1 round away. So Renzi's trying to move in here, was getting some shots off, not able to take anybody out. Now he's going to move around, see if he can spot them. Cargo, obviously, a lot of places to hide, a lot of corners. You got to be very careful as you move. People can be hiding anywhere, and it is a 3v2 situation.
Oh, but here you go. Renzi picking up the kill as the bomb goes down. And now it's a 1v2. We're on board with Gosu Legend, climbing up top orange. He's got to defend his bomb right here. Doesn't look like there's a player defusing just yet. He hasn't been spotted. Let's see what he can do. Oh, there's a player challenging. It's going to be Buzzin and Immunity. Your Australian squad, if they get this defuse, are going to win the round. There it is. So they're going to take a map here versus Pain Gaming. The series is now tied 1-1, Fwiz. And we're going to have to go into map number 3. There's Immunity, thanking God.
Yeah, I don't think it's God that saved them there. It was actually they stepped up their Call of Duty play and were able to get it together. But the real question, Hastro, fine, Search and Destroy, they were able to win that. But they got slaughtered in a run and gun, fast game type like Hardpoint. And you got to wonder, can they have as much tact and discipline and player movement winning their one-on-ones in a game like Capture the Flag? We'll find out here soon enough as we're going to load game number 3 up. Our first game number 3, as we said on the Alpha stream, so it will be Capture the Flag. This time it's going to be on Raid. If you guys have been watching any of the game number 3s in other places, it is CTF Raid in the match series that we're on here. Again, best of 3 if you're just tuning in. All the players right now, all 32 teams are around. It is pool play. Best of 3. These players are fighting for 16 spots that are going to be in the bracket, double elimination bracket. That'll be Saturday and Sunday, which will be a best of 5 hash row. Only 16 teams will move on to tomorrow, as 16 teams will be eliminated tonight and be out of the championship.
Well, you know, that's part of the game.
That's part of the game, baby. You come to play.
You get 1 day to prove your skill in group play, and if you don't show up and you become one of those top 2 teams in group play, you will be eliminated. Only 16 teams, like you said, Fwiz, are making it out. And right now, Pain Gaming and Immunity fighting for their lives here in group play.
And hey, we are reading all the tweets that are coming in at hashtag COD Esports. So if you have anything to say to Hash or not, you can tag us or mention us in it. But make sure you're throwing up COD Esports. We'll be reading off different kind of tweets later on. We love engaging with all the viewers out there, the people that are tuning into all of the streams, supporting us throughout the weekend. So hashtag COD Esports. Look at that framed up. That was perfect. And make sure you drop us some tweets, funny pictures of Hastro and I when we do funny things. I don't know, whatever you want to tweet us. Make fun of me for talking too fast. I don't know, man. I was shiny. We had the makeup. We got that all cleared up. Life is good. We're waiting for game number 3 to start.
And he talks really fast. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you haven't really watched a lot of Call of Duty Esports. This is my buddy Fwiz, and he likes to talk a lot and talk really fast. But it's okay, because that's what we need here when Call of Duty's played so fast,
man. Yeah, it's fast. I don't choose to talk fast. I just got to roll with it since the game's fast, man. And I can't keep things out of my hands. I mean, that's what you, okay.
There we go.
There we go. Game number 3, Capture the Flag on Raid. We've got Spain versus Australia. Pain Gaming for Spain, Immunity for Australia, representing one another here. Truly a world championship as we're waiting to kick this off, and I love the music that's playing in the background right now.
Yeah, man, it's very, It's like a.
It's
that's
it's
a weird,
90s
weird
club
transition
music.
though. It went from like bongos into like
something
from rock.
Yeah.
But I think you just got cut off by our producer Jeff right there. He just like axed you.
Great. Yeah, that's great. Sometimes I need cutoff, so that's why we have the producer, man. So we're waiting for these guys to get set up. Look how intense these guys. These are a very intense group of gentlemen here.
We'll take it back to serious.
As there's a lot on the line here. They're trying to figure out a strategy to go with. They're kind of hanging out here. There's the immunity squad. They're a little bit more jazzed up. They were completely demoralized after a rough game 1 loss. However, a couple early round wins in Search and Destroy got them pumped back up, the momentum going. They were ultimately able to win game number 2, pushing this into a last and final game number 3 for these 2 matches. And again, it's going to be Capture the Flag raid. Hashra, what are you looking forward to watching this game?
Oh man, here we go. You see Pain Gaming there on your screen. Oh, a little tired. The Spaniards making a very long trip over to Hollywood, and there is Australia's Immunity. They also had a very long trip out here. And this is the deciding map, Fwiz. It's going to be a CTF on raid. Map number 1 went to Pain Gaming. It was a hard point on Slums. Very convincing victory in that run and gun game mode from Pain Gaming of Spain. Then
shout out to Spain too, man.
Then Immunity comes through. Game number 2. Picking it back up in that Search and Destroy, taking a 6-1 victory. Very convincing in Search and Destroy. Who is going to win this CTF on raid, Fwiz? We're on board with Fergs. He is your Australian player, picking up an early kill, and that is going to be 2 early players down for Pain Gaming, as Fergs now is going to be pushing with his teammate Renzi, trying to get some positioning on this Pain Gaming flag.
Nice play there, as now Fergs is moving in here, trying to get a quick flag there, picks up 1 kill, and he's waiting to see if someone doubles back there, and he does, picks up another kill. Nice job by Fergs. He's going to pull the flag, run it back. No, switches it up. Actually, he will try to get basketball courtside. He should have just went down those steps. The basketball, he had really decent cutoffs by poolside, but wasn't able to do anything about it.
Yeah, but what happened, he has a teammate blocking the spawn there, and he was concerned if he went basketball that the Pain members were going to spawn basketball court. I can totally understand why he made that move. It just did not work out in his favor, as now we're on board with Santero picking up a big kill right there on your screen. Santero now rocking the SMG. Now, Raid is one of those maps where we get to see a lot of gun skill come out of players. Lots of engagements that occurred here. One-on-one gunfights, as you just saw, heads up right there. Santero taking down Renzi. Santero making a move. Pain Gaming getting the first pull here of our game, 1 minute and 15 seconds in. And Santero now is trying to rotate over with Jazo. And Jazo
security guard in front of him. Yeah.
Absolutely. Jazo picking up a big kill, and another one. Now it's going to be up to Naked, pushing from the opposite side to put this stop, but the horse shuts him down. This is going to be a flag capture for Santero, unless this lightning strike. No, the lightning strikes came in from Jazo.
Yes.
So Jazo
just picked up 3 kills, by the way.
Oh my goodness, Jazo is on fire.
Yeah, Jazo's he's more than on fire. He got some from a streak there, but he's about to get his lightning strike, and he's not too far away from the stealth chopper. So we're going to stay on board with Jazo, as he is just doing a lot of work here.
He's 9-2, Fwiz. 9-2 at the moment, Fwiz, and let's see what he can do here. One more assist would get him the lightning strike, and then he has the stealth chopper just waiting in the wings. Pain Gaming with a very strong start off the bat, outslaying Team Immunity from Australia, and they have that 1 flag cap on the board already. But there's a flag pull again now for Pain Gaming. Who was it that pulled that? It's going to be Santero with the flag, making a run here poolside. Let's jump on board with Santero, who's got that flag. Anchor here is Jazo trying to clean up any Immunity players in their spawn.
Yo, Santero!
Oh, wait, Jazo actually pulling in this Hellstorm. We're going to stay on board with him. Check that out. Picking up 1.
Santero has his running shoes on. He just gets a kill, gets a cap, and now he's got everything in the kitchen sink. He's got his Hellstorm, Lightning Strike, and Sentry Gun. So Pain Gaming just taking care of business, but Jazo has not died yet, Hastro. He has 10 consecutive kills and a stealth chopper. The man is a beast. He's actually going for his next round of score streaks.
Yep, absolutely, but nope, he gets
finally
taken out
dies
from the side. But here we go. Let's get back on board with Santero. Santero now picking up another kill. He's doing some great objective work, but now his teammate Gosu Legend picks up the flag. Let's go and jump on board with Gosu Legend. He is running it right through the middle of the map. There are so many holes in the Australian side right now for Team Immunity, and oh, he barely made that dolphin dive in there. That would have made him look kind of bad. I do that all the time, though.
It's still up 3-0, though. I don't know how bad it would have made him look, but he was able to get that cap in there. And Pain Gaming, they're not letting go here. I mean, Spain really representing. Shout out to all the Spain and Australian people that are watching. You got to give them love. I know it's late there. You guys are showing, representing your country, and I have all the love for you for tuning in here, as Pain for Spain is just taking care of business.
Yeah, absolutely. Big shout out to any member from the Spanish community tuning in. Also the Australian community.
I love both of those communities.
Oh my goodness, I really want to go to both of your countries.
I do too. We will visit one day.
Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, I'd love to go. Queensland, Australia, Sydney.
All of the
Melbourne.
places, yes.
Shout out to all of you tuning into the stream right now from across the world as Gosu Legend goes down in your feed. Sotero on your screen. Sotero, been a monster this game alongside Jazo. Sotero has the highest score. He's got 3 flag captures.
Yeah, Sotero's, he's laced up the shoes and he has been just running back and forth with those flags, man. And I will have to say he's gotten some really good protection every time he's moved those flags. I'll say Spain's does something a little bit less traditional. They actually like run a security with their flag runner where you see a lot of usually cutoffs, whereas now Immunity actually has got the flag. However, Jazo was able to pull the flag. They catch Immunity out there. We're not able to get a return. Both flags are out here. Let's see Immunity not able to do anything about it, but because both flags are out and with time dwindling down, it just looks like it's going to be a 4-0 lead for Pain. If they can do something about it here, Immunity does get one on the board with a huge return there. So Immunity going to help out. Going into that second half, they were able to finally get a cap on the board. However, down 3 caps is still a rough deficit. They only have 5 minutes to do anything about it, Astro.
Yeah, Naked is very, very close to achieving his streaks. So look at that. You see on your screen there that it looks like both these teams are still kind of hyped up. So
I would be too, man.
Pain Gaming definitely was jumping up and down right there. So they're up 4-1. That's not something you typically see on Raid, to be honest. With 4 flag captures on one side, huge performance by Pain.
And dude, they had like 3 of them in like the first 2.5 minutes, man. Like Sotero just kept going back and forth with those things. They cap another one, he'd go get another one, and let's see what they can do this time around. As now
we got to jump on board.
I think we should watch Naked. Yeah, I was gonna say I completely agree with Naked. He's been doing a great job. He's gonna have to be the variable that makes a difference in this Immunity squad if they do want to come back from this deficit that has been created. 4-1 here. They've got to do something.
There's a stealth chopper up now.
Yeah, they got to hide.
Gaming. And Naked's got to be careful. He's got to try and stay alive, so he's forced to stay inside this money room. We're going to stay on board with him. He's got to be careful. There are sunroofs right there in the ceiling that stealth chopper can shoot through, and you hear it ripping some shots.
So intimidating, isn't it?
And there you go, Naked doing his job for the Australians. He's calling in the Hellstorm right away. Oh. That might be huge. Picking up 2 right there. Let's see if his teammates can actually get through there. He's going to go ahead and ping the lightning strike.
No, he's letting it rip. Those guys are just relentless. And now he's got the War Machine.
No,
he's
tell me this works.
No, he's not.
Tell me this works.
This isn't real life.
No. Oh, it works.
Oh!
Got a hit marker on the
He did get a hit marker. It
bro.
works. I mean, probably not the most effective way to take one out, but I don't know, man.
That was insane. I want to see him pull it out. Do it again, bro. Do it again.
Get the War. Yeah, pull it out. I mean, why not? Yeah, oh, man, that poor guy. He tried to use that.
Okay, so that might not have been the smartest play right here by Naked.
Well, that was an understatement.
You know, he's down 4-1. They got to take this.
They got to handle it, yeah.
And it doesn't look like anybody's equipped any launchers of any sort.
And it's gone now.
All right, so here we go. Oh, there we go. Gosu Legend picking up a 2-piece in your feet. We're on board with Tahor now. And Tahor firing some shots off, picking up a kill right there in your feed. And here's going to be a pull by Tahor. Let's see if he can actually get this one through. Looks like he does kind of juke basketball court there, Quiz.
He does, yeah. He was able to, he's kind of came back. It's an interesting route that he's running because there actually is a couple players who are Immunity at the basketball court.
I like this.
So now he's actually going to go maybe middle map. He's kind of hanging back.
This is so smart. This is so smart. He's got 4-1 lead. All he has to do is run around with the flag and distract the other team and make sure they don't progress down the map. This is that's a smart play.
They had to come back and at least address the flag being gone, so it did buy them more time.
Yep.
With only 2 minutes and 40 seconds between that move, Hastro, and the stealth chopper, it has really put Immunity at a disadvantage because now they only have 2.5 minutes to work with to try to get 3 caps, and that's not easy.
Naked's got the War Machine back out, but he goes down. Let's take a look at the scoreboard really quickly. And there you see the scoreboard. We see Sotero 12-11, but had those 3 early flag captures. Tahor 19-13, 16-17 for Gosu Legend, but he does have a flag cap as well. But look at Jazo, 21-9. Jazo just supporting the slaying work for his squad. Now 22-10. Great job by him. On the other side, just pretty dim all the way across the board for Immunity.
Yeah, as we're on board with Buzzin here. for the Immunity squad. He does have the flag. He's going to bring this one home. So Immunity gets another one on the board. Now they're only 2 points away from tying this one up, and they've got plenty of time to do something about it. A minute 53 seconds left on the clock.
True. This would be an epic comeback.
They got
by
the time.
The Australian side. You see kills in the feed for Pain Gaming, so they're going to be on respawn, and Jazo goes down. So now we're on board with Buzzin. We're going to stay on board with the Australian side as they are trying to claw back in this one. Buzzin in great position. He's got to pick up this kill, Quiz. This is an important kill in this game. Naked picking up a kill as well. And gets the, I believe that was an EMP grenade kill right there. It was either an EMP or flash, and now the Australians are moving.
Yeah, he's got to get out of that.
Oh, huge hellstorm there by Gosu Legend, shutting down the Australians. There's the return.
Buzzin's annoyed with that one. He thought he was underneath enough. That was going to be out of the way of the hellstorm. The hellstorm, the angle that it came in at, was able just to do something. And I don't know if he maybe pulled the cluster last second to try to get a little bit more of that spread underneath there, but either way, it did take him out. So now we're on board with Jazo of the Pain squad here as he is back just hanging out on the flag, going to cover the defensive side of things to make sure nobody pulls that flag. Only 48 seconds left on the clock. If they can watch it for a little bit longer, Pain will eliminate Immunity in this game here. Nice play by them. Again, should be careful with my words. They will not be eliminated completely from it.
Oh, but the flag gets away momentarily for Pain Gaming. They've got to catch up to that. They do get the return. Yes. 30 seconds left on the clock. You see Jazo, the lion in the lair, the garage, just making sure that flag doesn't get pulled, and he does pick up an assist right there. Jazo on fire this game. Pain Gaming looking so strong as we pull up the scoreboard here. That's going to be all she wrote. Let's get that scoreboard up on the screen. Jazo 27 and 12.
What a beast!
Oh my goodness. You can't see it at home, but Jazo is on fire. You'll get to see the scoreboard here shortly. He goes down. There you go. 27 and 13 for Jazo. You're about to see it again. Huge play out of him. Gosu Legend going big at the end. Sotero with the flag captures. Everybody pitching in there for Pain Gaming. And Team Spain here looking good.
Yeah, so Hastro, the thing about this, like the Immunity team, they were going toe-to-toe with these guys in the second half. They just struggled in the first half of that map, and it allowed Pain to get 4 caps on them.
Yeah.
And ultimately, a lot of score streaks that they racked up, that Stealth Chopper being the most problematic on the second side. So the issue there was Immunity just got things going a little too late. They did a great search and destroy game to win game number 2, but ultimately Pain Gaming being the better run and gun game type guys, they were able to win hardpoint, capture the flag. So Spain beating Australia there, great matchup. I mean, that was one for the money right there.
It really was. Yeah. I mean, it was a great matchup. I mean, Australian team, the Australian team Immunity just let Spain's Pain Gaming get so far ahead.
As that first half,
that was
struggled.
everything.
Yeah,
it really was everything, to be honest. And you know, there are so many matches going on here.
There is.
At our Call of Duty Championships. You're watching the Alpha stream here. I'm Hastro. This is Fwiz. So many other matches going on. If you want to tune in to any of the matches that you see,
5 streams
at callofduty.com/esports. Follow your favorite team. Discover a new team for yourself. If you're new to Call of Duty Esports, find a team you enjoy watching and attach yourself to them. These guys are awesome. All the players here, some of the best Call of Duty players in the world.
The best players in the world are here, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
It's the World Championship. You better believe it. And I love that the countries are out here representing for these teams. So we'll see what we got going on here shortly. I mean, we might have another matchup for you. We might cut to a floor interview. I don't know. We'll tell you soon.
We're going to actually head to Justine. Now that you said that, let's go down to Justine. She's going to give us an update, which I'm really waiting for.
All right, so we are here. Now, you guys just won this match. Now, how are you feeling?
Now we're feeling nice, but we know that we need to win Far Eco Impact or get like a triple tie to go to the next round, so we're still nervous.
I mean, that went to 3 games, so it was pretty close. Now, do you have any strategy moving forward?
We have no strategies. Just playing our best, trying our best, like we did on the first match, but this time was better.
That's great. Well, congratulations and good luck. And Fwiz and Hastro, we'll send it back up to you guys.
All right. Well, there we go. Representing for Spain there. So it was that was nice, man.
Yeah. Hey, you know, he knows what he has to do now. He's got to go face Far Eco Impact.
Again, we've been talking about it. I mean, I know we can't say it enough, but everybody has their eyes set on beating Far Eco Impact, too. I mean, it makes sense. Clearly, they're in the same pool, so their focus is there. But ultimately they all feel like they need to beat this team to prove themselves because of what their recent success has been. A lot of teams here are more than capable of beating Impact, and I would love to see Spain represent it and try to take one from the Frico Impact guys.
And we got to take a look at this pool, the way it's breaking down. You had Frico Impact, they're winning both their matches. Phoenix, you know, picked up the big win in their first matchup, but then they lost to Frico Impact. And now you see Pain Gaming picking up a win in the pool. Looks like, I think Immunity might already be on the verge of elimination, as the Australian team has lost both of their matchups. So Pain Gaming really needing an Immunity win and needing a win over Frico Impact to move on out of group play. Either one of those scenarios would put them in a position to move on. Right now it looks very much in the favor of Frico Impact and Phoenix out of our group 1.
Yeah, and we've got, it's going to be Frico Impact versus Pain Gaming next. Later on the broadcast, we have Phoenix versus Team Immunity. We've got Soar and Infodream, and then Complexity and Soar. So we've got a lot of really good matches that are going on here on the Alpha stream all evening going into the night.
Let's talk about this really quickly.
Lay it on me, man.
Okay, so we're actually going to be pushing through all of our Group 1 matches here on Friday at the Call of Duty Championships, and then we're going to be bringing you Group number 6. Now, Group number 6, we have to mention this right now. I'm going to go ahead and cue it up for you, is a very strong pool. You have Complexity Gaming from North America, one of North America's finest teams. You have Millennium, the massive French team from France coming all the way over. They are a very solid squad, a fan favorite. The French people love Millennium. So they're going to be tuning in for that. You have Soar, another North American team, top 8 finishers at MLG Dallas, a threat.
Soar's great.
Always a threat. And then you have Infodream, Korean side, South Koreans, the stories.
I want to see what they
got. Coming out of those matchups in Group number 6 is going to be amazing.
I don't know if they're going to be like the team that wins it all or if they're going to be like a dud. Like, we don't know much about this South Korean team. So I think, honestly, that is my favorite match to watch today.
The group is going to be sick all the way around.
Yeah, I'm incredibly excited to see how these guys perform, at what level they play styles, all of these things kind of change from region to region, so I'm looking forward to that. But since we know Frico Impact's going to be our next matchup, let's go to a team video profile of Frico Impact.
Our team is so well-rounded. I think we're unstoppable right now.
We all know when to get on. We all grind the game. We're all very dedicated. We have trust in each other. We mesh together real well.
We can't slack and we can't fall behind and let other people catch up. We just got to continue to grind and grind and grind until the tournament comes up and show up.
It's my first MLG event ever, and I just won it, so I know that it has to make them scared a little bit.
There was actually teams that were just forfeiting their match against us because they knew they wanted to play an easier team.
They better step their game up because we're not going to stop playing and we're just going to get better, so they better be ready.
We're way ahead of everyone. We're really individually skilled, but it's just the way we work together that just puts us over the top.
There you have it. I mean, those guys, cool, calm, and relaxed. Again, Miracle saying he's only attended 2 events. Have had a lot of success from that. Parasite mentioning the ever-famous word, the grind, and how real that truly is.
The grind is real.
Yeah, so that, again, great team here. We're going to be talking about them a lot. Clearly, they're in the pool play that we see here. We expect nothing but the best from them, and let's see if they can continue to live up to that legacy.
Without a doubt. And you know what? They're going to be facing off against the team we just saw come off with a big win versus Team Immunity. It's going to be Pain Gaming from Spain. Let's take a look at their team profile.
Let's do this.
Okay, we threw that one a little too quickly. Not back on.
Okay, cool. All right, good. Let's do it.
Now it's good.
All right, we're back after a nice little break there. We got some food in the bellies. We're ready to roll for the second part of our day. It's been some great matchups. We have Farico Impact versus Pain Gaming coming up. Our team from Spain and now the North American boys of Farico. However, I will say Karma's from Canada, so we'll give a little love shout out. So it's still North America. We got 3 US players, 1 Canadian. Life is good. 2 very good teams. Loving to see how these guys balance up. However, we've got a nice update coming from Chris Puckett down on the floor. Chris, what's going on, man?
Guys, right now, Inferno is 1 round away from knocking Unite out of the bracket. They will not make it to the playoffs. Quanic has already beat them. So if Inferno wins this, Swanee and Friends, the Italian squad, will be moving on to the playoffs to join Quanic Gaming. We're about to find out, and if you guys want to watch the action live, it's on the Bravo stream right now. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Puckett. Thanks for the update here. So again, guys, just to reiterate, we will a couple times today. We got 5 streams going on covering all of the pool play that is occurring today. You'll be able to watch every single one of those streams, find out which match you want to watch, which team, and what pool play. You'll be able to select that stream. The alpha stream is the main stream. All the matches coming through today, that's the Farico Impact pool. That's why we've got them going up against Pain Gaming. Again, to reiterate, best of 3 matches. Tomorrow will be bracket play where we go to the championship bracket where 16 teams will be in that. That's going to be a best of 5 double elimination. But from now on, we've got best of 3 today. 16 teams will be eliminated from the championship. And without further ado, we've got Hardpoint Slums game number 1 Farico Impact versus Pain Gaming.
Right now, this is going to be the final matchup in this group 1. So you have implications coming into play about who's going to make it across. Farico Impact 2-0 right now, undefeated. If they win this, they are hands down pushing through to the double elimination championship bracket with 16 teams. There you see Farico on your screen. On the other side, Pain Gaming. They have to win this matchup if they want to punch their ticket into the championship bracket. We're on board with Karma early on. The maps are going to be Hardpoint on Slums, S&D on Express, and then a CTF on Standoff. And Karma opening it up early on for Farico, pushing into that middle hardpoint.
And Karma, the guy to watch because he's incredibly talented when it comes to playing here on Hardpoint Slums. He might be the best player at Hardpoint Slums as we're going to stay on board with Karma here. He gets taken out. And here's an interesting thing. Farico always dominates this first hardpoint in every game that they play. However, it's Pain Gaming that gets in there first, gets some points. However, you now have Farico that's going to grab back, and they're able to take the lead. But great start by Pain.
Definitely a great start by Pain Gaming. Even though Farico is managing to lock this hardpoint down for a little while, Pain Gaming has not relinquished the second hardpoint spawn yet, but yes, they do just now. There's a little bit of a late rotation back, as you see on the minimap in your bottom corner. 1 player for Pain Gaming is back there. Let's find who that player is. It's going to be Gosu Legend doing everything he can to hold this spawn for his team. If Pain Gaming can do that, then they're going to actually have a great start here versus Farico. Here comes the Hellstorm from Farico to take out the anchor. And who was that?
That was Killa that actually was behind the pillars there controlling it. So they caught him off guard while he was in his score streak here as we're on with Pain Gosu here. And let's see, as these guys are able to hold it down, they don't have anybody in that anchor position, so they are going to roll around alley here, but they've got their eyes on it. However, he gets taken out. That was kind of fell asleep on that one as Parasite moved in. And now you've got the Pain guys that might be setting up here for a new hardpoint, but ever they got a lot of time. It's 23 seconds left, so Farico's going to hold down this hardpoint, going to get some points on the board. But back and forth, the teams have gone between Farico and Pain Gaming. This has been very close as an early start.
Yeah, now we're on board with Killa. Killa is going to be moving up through the middle of the map. Now, we saw Pain Gaming get control of that second hardpoint early on, and it looks like they're trying to do so again on this third hardpoint. But Farico, so strong with their gun skill, came right in and took them out and managed to pick up the points needed. And now you see Killa on your screen calling in the lightning strike, picking up 2 Pain Gaming members. Knows the anchor is still there, and he takes him out as well. Killa on a nice spree right here for Farico. He also has his last kill streak, or sorry, score streak. That's going to be a sentry gun. And miracles, taking out 2 of his teammates with the car bomb. That had to have been an accident there, Fwiz, but nonetheless, they still maintain the spawn.
Absolutely. Let's jump on board with Karma here, who is in the hard point trying to fend him off. He gets taken out. We'll stay on with him as he spawns back in here. It's going to be Pain that has control of the hard point. Back and forth, these two teams have gone on this hard point. So let's see if they can knock him out here. So Karma moves in there and able to get a clean pickup. So now it is going to be Farico that gets the last kind of time here in this hard point, as it is Karma that's going to rack up the points. They're going to get a little bit of a lead here, but got to give it up to Pain, because Farico is one of the best hard point slum teams, and Pain Gaming is giving a run for their money, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and this is where Farico is so strong. Farico Impact controlling these back two hard points. They always control the third and fourth hard points so well. That is the porch and garage hard point, and you see them doing that right here. Fwiz. Parasite knows how to anchor that position so well, but big frag grenade coming out of Tahor, and we're on board with Tahor now as he's going to try and challenge this front of the garage. Fwiz, they're going to have to do everything they can to take Farico off of this.
Absolutely, as now we're on board with Tahor. He gets taken out. Miracles has got 3 kills in tow there, so he's working on a streak. And now you've got the Pain guys that are going to move into garage. They take this hard point. They need to hold it down here. They need to grab some more points and set up a perimeter on this hard point. So it's going to be Tahor that pushes out a little bit as his teammate Sotero is going to hold down this hard point. They are setting it up, and they are going to get the rest of this time on the clock. So Pain here doing a great job trying to get back in this, and again going toe-to-toe with the Farico squad, as now the hard point has rotated. The teams are going to have to do the same, as Karma is going to be the first one in for Farico, but it is contested, as I believe we've got another player over there for the Pain squad that was able to get in there. However, Farico finally lets the dust settle. They've got it taken care of, and it's Parasite and Karma going back and forth on this hard point, and Parasite's got 6 kills, and he was able to get his Hellstorm, but gets cut short there by Sotero.
And now you see Karma on your screen. Karma has the FAL. You don't usually see this out of Karma. I believe he picked up Parasite's gun, and now you see him switching back over to the MSMC. Very indicative of how he likes to play, as opposed to how he does not like to play with the AR, especially the FAL. So now you see him off spawn back with his MSMC. He goes down yet again. Pain Gaming doing a pretty solid job. They have flipped the spawns here. Let's jump on board with Jason. And Jason's going to be over here pushing through. So he's kind of switched it up a couple times. It's Jazo and Jason, and now Pain Gaming trying to get this hard point under control, mounting a comeback, Wiz.
Yeah, I like it. Pain, look, they've only been down by a couple points here for most of this game. I mean, this could come down to the last hard point here. It's going, you know, it's been close this entire matchup here. So we're on with Jason. Let's see what he's able to do, as now it looks like there's 37 seconds left on the hard point. They've got to get out of Farico out of that. They can't afford to let Farico get all these points. At the very least, keep pushing in and contest it. Don't allow them to get any points.
And now you see Pain Gaming just has so much trouble breaking the hard point for Farico. And on the opposite side, Farico Impact can do a pretty solid job of breaking Pain Gaming's setup. And that's the difference in this game right now, as Killa is in the hard point. Let's go ahead and actually let's jump on board with Parasite, who's going to be making a move now through the middle of the map. He's going to go ahead and rotate with his 2 teammates, pushing for the garage. They're actually going for the anchor. Now you see that anchor is in trouble. 2 players from Farico Impact right next to him. And it looks like Karma got taken out by Parasite's Hellstorm. So a bit of a fail on the transition to the anchor. Parasite killing one of his teammates, not taking out the anchor in the process, and now it's up to him to wait for his teammate here as they try and get control of the anchor position again.
And as we stay on board, Parasite, he's able to get some shots in there, finally gets taken out here as we switch over to, who do you want to watch?
Killa.
Let's see what Killa's doing.
He
gets taken on, but we'll stay on with him as he was inside that hard point. However, it is Pain that has control of this hard point. They need all the points that they can get in here to keep this one close. If they can rock this hard point out for the next 26 seconds, they will be able to at least get this game pretty tied up, and that's exactly what they need to do. And Farico, probably a little beside themselves that this game is so close because of how dominant they usually are on hardpoint slums. I think this is the reality of a decent, a pretty good team coming in and going against them.
Yeah, now we're on board with Tahor, and Tahor actually picked up a big kill right there, but got taken out. This is certainly an important transition now for Pain Gaming. Again, Farico Impact so strong on the 3rd and 4th hard points on slums. They're so good at locking this backside of the map down. You can't really bust through their defense. But Tahor making a case right now for Pain Gaming. 3 players down for Farico Impact, but they're still getting that back spawn. So that's what you have to do. You have to just take on waves of Farico Impact players, Quiz, and it usually does not work out in your favor when they spawn so close to that hard point, and you have to kill them off 2 or 3 times just to get the anchor. That's why Farico is so good at this map.
And Pain Gaming now down by 60+ points as Farico has just stepped it up a notch here. They are going to be controlling this hard point. They're getting the points. They're only 50 away from closing this one out. 51 there, but as Miracles jumps in, he's going to control the garage. And there is a lot of time left in that hill for them to get on. Another 10 seconds. Every point counts here as Pain Gaming letting this one slip out of reach here. They've kept it so close this whole match, and in the past 2-3 minutes here on the clock, they've struggled to get back in it. And they've got to stop Farico here. That's only 41 points away from closing this map out.
Yeah, and now we're on board with Karma here. Karma trying to lock down the center of the map, just trying to get some positioning right now, feel himself out. And Pain Gaming slowly getting eliminated here. They're going to have to jump into this hard point if they want to stay in the game mathematically. Gosu Legend now on the hard point. This is the tournament right here for Pain Gaming. They have to win these maps versus Farico. Gosu Legend going huge with a big two-piece right there.
Hellstorm.
And he is now firing into blue. Gosu Legend on a 5-kill spree as we switch on board with him. AN94. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can.
That was huge.
Keeping the hopes alive for Pain Gaming right now. And they just lost it. That's like 1 second.
Yeah, you know what? And to point that out for the viewers, they needed every single point of every single second there.
They did.
And they're just going to be out of reach here, even if they continue to hold down every hard point, which they're not able to do.
Oh, but you know what? They were
this one,
making
man.
such a nice comeback right there. They were. Pain Gaming just unfortunately could not close it out. Gosu Legend had all of his score streaks as well. And you know what? Farico Impact going to take map number 1 versus your Spanish side, Pain Gaming. And they're going to be headed into a second map, S&D on the map Express.
Man, though, Pain Gaming looked like a team that could compete with Farico Impact. I like how they played. I wonder if they're going to be able to take that search and destroy on I believe it'll be Express now, because we're in the third rotation of matches here. So instead of playing Cargo, they'll play Express second game here for Search and Destroy. And with how close this game was against Farico, they didn't win it easily by any means.
No, they didn't. You know, another minute left on the clock, and you never know what could have gone down right there as Pain Gaming goes down a map to Farico. And Farico Impact now on your kill cam with Miracles, picking up a 2-piece here on the kill cam with the MSMC. Taking out 2 Pain Gaming players to end the round. And here's your final score, 220 to 207. Big time game out of Miracles from Farico Impact. And there you see the venue here in Hollywood. You're watching the Call of Duty Championships. $1 million on the line. First place will be taking home $400,000. The prize pool is distributed all the way to 8th place, where 8th place will take $25,000 home. Huge prize pool. Second place, $200,000. Third place, $120,000.